You have information from start date.
U4.
The formation of what now?
Information from start date. No issue with spawning.
There's
What?
no way we make it long enough in this session to get Reformation.
Yeah, we're not getting. Yeah, we're because there's probably going to be.
And
From
hopefully...
44.
Could do.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it doesn't really change
If we
anything.
ever do like get into a crashy period, we actually do get like super early Reformation by some divine miracle. We'll just like, pass me the save. I'll spawn the Reformation, then work from there.
Yeah.
But it's usually around
Okay,
1510 for that reason. But yeah.
I mean, if we get somebody on the papal state and he just...
Yeah. Okay, I'll put it this
Spam
way. I don't know how the
spread
Pope
the
is still alive.
We
How
can
is the
get it
Pope
in,
still
like-
alive? It's 1476.
Naples.
There are two.
Naples hasn't done anything.
There are two
That's fine.
Italy players.
Are we sure
There are
there's
now
two in the
three
Netherlands?
Italy players. A third
I don't
Italy
think
player.
so.
in Italy.
As Catholic, you don't conquer Pope until.
Well, I will
Naples
say
is
the
already
third player
right,
has
like,
hit
Pope,
the
you should
Italy
just take the
Thunderbox.
It kind of feels like to me there's no South Italy player.
No, they're still here and still showed up. I think we think he's
There's-
bullied them, but they're clear here.
Hey, that's dedication. That's
That's true.
respect.
He's gonna make a massive comeback. He's gonna annex the Ottomans this session. You don't even know.
I will give him $100.
Assuming fucking the Ottomans even come.
Is Anthony not? Oh shit.
I've not heard anything from Anthony.
Surely he's alive.
I mean, to be fair, that would be in character for Anthony
This is true.
to just not say anything for a week. The best kind of diplo.
Holy giga.
Jacko, you know he just muted you, right?
Yep.
What else do you want from me? Why did you in the Ottomans, Styles? That's
yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Who
fuck
else?
you, Venice. Why'd you do that, Venice?
Who else but me?
Imagine.
I still love how every single MP lobby people are like, we need to make a grand coalition against the Ottomans. Stop them.
It never works.
And every single MP, they die to the Ottomans.
95% of coalitions fail right before they stop the rise of the Ottomans.
So true.
The alternative
Guys,
option
next
to that
time-
is just
next
putting
time
someone
we'll
with
go.
actual experience on the Mamluks. The problem is then that someone with actual experience will die.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
because you don't want to put consistent players on a nation that you know at least one of them's going to die.
That's true.
But we
Basically,
don't
what
have
I'm hearing
many
is
first-time
the
players.
solution is we need to put we need to clone Egeron, and we need to put Egeron on the Ottomans and the Mamluks.
Yes.
We need to
Split
get
him in
the
half.
same guy, 2 PCs, and he has to fight himself.
Not
Yeah,
even
fighting
two
yourself,
PCs. I'm pretty sure you can start two instances of
instances.
U4.
He has to shift tab, and he has one monitor. He has to shift tab between the U4s. the ultimate troll campaign.
How
I don't even have enough monitors.
The game was
Lemon
rigged
stream,
from
my
the
stream.
start.
Right, should probably ping the three
Rabbit, have
people
you
that
pulled up my
use my
stream?
MP streams.
Oh, fine, yeah, I'm back.
Ooh, how dare you steal my one viewer
Hmm?
by also streaming Lemon MP.
Oh yeah, my bad, bro. I got so many people
Nah,
in here. It's
India's on
crazy.
fire. India is on fire. I mean, they're just vibing. They're being chilling. Look at this. Look at this vibing they're doing.
Rabbit, pull up my stream.
India, what do you... What?
Rabbit, pull up my stream.
Japan
You don't-
died to AI. It's very sad.
No, like
So they're getting
Twitch
creative.
stream.
Oh, the Twitch stream.
Oh, Anthony is here.
Oh, I trust Anthony. Where's Bowen?
Very successful. Surely he doesn't change his mind and kill me this session.
Sure, Ernie. How's Bowen gonna kill you? He's in Persia.
No, not Bowen, not Bowen. Anthony.
Oh, Anthony. No, I'm pretty sure he just died to Venice.
Anthony might have remembered my hate boner and
Wait,
decided
till which
it's time
year
to
there
go.
was protection for Japan?
There was, but he died to AI, so I got rid of the
Who the
protection.
fuck is on cam?
Okay.
Cam gamer.
Okay.
Yo, Realm
By the
Eyes
way,
can go
Poland-
there. Damn. Let's go.
Olin, can I talk to you in VC3 real quick?
Mongolia.
If he's there.
Look at them
Giving free
conspiring.
Is fine, right?
Sorry?
Jabez.
He shows strength is fine, right, Lemon?
Yeah, it's not against rules. I mean, do your Diplo. Hey, man. Hey, the man.
I mean, now there's no player there, you might as well
Carrot-
just say, yeah, anyone can go whenever they want.
The Caribbean is not a colonial nation, so if you colonize into it, you don't get a colonial nation spawn on it. There are colonial nations that are all gone. Colonies are cringe. This is how I got rid of the player colonies debate.
Time to do a little migration.
I mean, it is
Yeah,
literally
but you
the end
should,
node to end all end nodes, right?
Time to do some.
Yeah, but you should have at
cultural
least one
conversion.
province in a colonial region, or the game wouldn't launch. So I wonder where it is.
There it is.
Australia.
Nope.
Lemon, is Burgundy getting subbed? Or is it just gonna be empty?
I mean,
Hopefully
I'd
a
hopefully
Bogan
get
will
subbed. I'm assuming, hey, Lord Simon, you're around, right?
Lord Simon just left again.
Oh. Well, that's
That was
that's
an
not
accident.
helpful.
Do we have anyone free? We have a free person.
I reckon put Lord Simon on
Think
Burgundy,
that right.
because they're like not. Yeah, and then we have Lucky on Morocco, and we're basically full lobby.
Peace.
We're technically
Morocco's more
missing a
important
Songhai, I
than
think.
Burgundy, but
Well, no, we
Burgundy
have a
is
Morocco.
quite
Look at
important.
Morocco. We have a Morocco.
yeah, I know. I know Morocco is more important, but I'm trying to think if Morocco is
And
more
bonus
important than Burgundy. I mean, obviously, I'd like Morocco. But
I think because I buffed Morocco's ideas, they're actually like a relevant tag, basically. A relevant tag,
Yeah.
basically relevant.
well, they get outscaled by Castile. But this is the make or break session for Burgundy, where he starts to like annex shit in the lowlands and give up land to France.
It
So
also-
then there's not really any way to say, yeah, Burgundy's protected.
No. It also depends if Arak kills Portugal or not, because if he does, I think he can outscale Morocco without any expansion.
Arak will not kill Portugal.
Arak is not known to kill people that are playing their first ever MP bordering him.
Castile is not known to kill Portugal.
Rock
It's
is
also
just
true.
an Iceman.
But then I suppose, like, fucking, you know, Venice and Mamluks aren't supposed to sit defending people like Naples on 100 autonomy, so maybe this isn't the right place to be saying what should
Yeah.
happen.
Is Tunis meant to kill the Venetian navy to help the Ottomans?
People aren't meant to hack in Diviet.
Yeah, true. People aren't meant to just in general hack in fucking generals and dive yet. True.
No. People aren't meant to hack in the
Interesting.
nation of Diviet.
Hang on a second. Is Amazing Dino 244 the same person as Awesome Dino?
Is the
Is he in voice chat?
Did he join the Discord like right 5 minutes ago by any chance?
I'm just checking. Is Dino banned?
No.
No?
No? I don't know why he would be. I haven't heard.
No,
fucking Titan
who
have
is
Dino
what's
in
Dino?
years.
Oh,
You remember Dino? He played GCs with us back when it was like
Oh,
Fish,
shit.
Bedlets.
yeah.
Remember
Oh
Dino?
god, he's a gamer.
Awesome Dino. I don't know what's happened to him.
Is that him?
I don't know. That's why I asked you. Hey, he's gone. It's not him.
Yeah. Okay.
If he was
That's a
gonna
very
play,
specific
um,
troll. Also, why is there a
I-
red Romanov on Observer?
Death will summon until they die. Okay, what are we missing?
We're-
We're missing.
Okay, Brunei, I see.
Pretty
Songhai,
much only Burgundy, I guess. I think.
Burgundy. We've got Persia. He's in the lobby.
Yeah, I think we're Burgundy or
Well, I
Songhai.
see one big missing tag and one player name that says Observer. So.
I mean, I'm waiting for Lord Simon, but that's okay. I need to.
Oh right.
Oh, Lord Simon had a tactical
Yeah.
crash. Don't worry.
That doesn't sound good.
That's okay. At least I'm assuming so, because he hasn't said anything in voice chat yet. He's just vibing. Promise to get on Burgundy soon. You know what? That's better commitment than me, because I suffered way too much in that CK2 run, man. I need to chill, like unironically. I want to watch some chill wars. I want to vibe. You know. I want to see Ayutthaya single player now. Ayutthaya, I better get the best goddamn single player lobby, and I come back and it's going to be all 90 autonomy, half stated everything.
Well, this is a good opportunity for him to go and form Siam if he tags Langzhang.
He still needs to do the 2 disasters. Hey, Lord Simon's back. Let's go.
The 2 disasters? No, because if you form Lanzhang, you can form it just without.
Oh yeah, of
tagging
course.
And without the disasters.
True. That's very true.
Out of interest, if you form something else and then do you get all your missions back?
No, I tested that.
Or is it attached? Okay.
There, I've because basically it updates your mission trees, but they don't update because you don't like. If I made 2 instances of the same mission tree, if that makes sense, like I made a mission tree file A and mission tree file B, it would reset it. And I'm kind of tempted to actually do that because I think it'd be cool to do was resetting your default missions. But because you're changing A to A, you're not changing anything. Does that make sense? So you don't reset missions. Paradox code, but yeah. I'm gonna ping. I don't want to ping MP Enjoyer, but like anyone.
Well, once Simon's in, everyone's good.
If any.
Got everything in the meeting.
We are missing a Songhai, no?
Honestly, mate, who the fuck is?
I mean, of course you don't want a Songhai. It gives you the ultimate free game into. Well, thank you. Really? Are we missing a player? Starts talking like a
I want you to know.
Giga based. Just hope he has to go. No. Lord Simon's going to eventually click on Burgundy, right?
When he gets into the game.
I mean, he is in the game.
Yeah.
Literally joined the lobby.
Click it eventually.
Who can I conscript to be?
Hey, Simon. So there's Burgundy. Can you play it? Thank you.
Do you think possibly?
Oh shit,
we
Rome as well.
Could ask Edgeron if he wants. Naples is in if he wants to move to Song.
True. Let me ping Rome to ask as well.
I would feel bad having Rome play 2 Opium Nations back to back. If something needs a sub, we should give him Burgundy. So what time is it in Mountain Time?
Oh, Rome Egypt's casting in a Age of Empires 4 tournament base.
Of course it is.
Okay. Well, yeah. Honestly, I feel like, with all due respect to Edgeron, is he here? Is he in this voice chat?
Doesn't look like.
I guess we just let him vibe. Okay.
I thought that's
Vietnam is
Can be a fun game for him. So.
Vietnam is empty. I don't know.
No, Vietnam's meant to be empty because they attacked. So I've kind of nation ruined them, but didn't nation ruin them too much. So they're still like can fight AI, if that makes sense.
They had nation that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, someone almost clicked on. Right, Lord Simon, can you ready up?
And one.
There you go. I think we're good. Yeah, I think you're just screwed. No Sun Hires.
Style, come on.
Oh, and Style, Venice. Venice here?
He just unreadied the
Oh
little.
my god.
Style, I'm going to touch you. Maybe Naples.
Oh, he
play
wants
Shanghai.
to. Yeah.
If only someone really smart and handsome had already said that. If fucking only.
No way he moves.
Oh. Yes. You get good. Yeah, he's getting save edits for that.
Is he?
He's getting preference.
Oh,
No,
he's going to
Mazab.
Mazab. Sorry, can't tell the difference of those two countries.
No
They're both
Mazab,
but
talk, Lord Simon.
okay. Also, Jacko, sorry, Mazab and Naples do have the same eco, so that's why you got confused.
That's true, actually. Actually, I can't be bothered to figure it out. Let's go.
All right.
Unlucky whoever just left the VC because they're tabbed out. Sucks to be that guy.
I'm surely we don't have any desync issues.
Okay, who plays box kick roulette? Who wants to leave the server?
No,
Unlucky
please.
Venice.
Surely not.
No, I would never do that.
Box get
We're
roulette.
just hosting stuff.
New
Have you
lemon
ever played,
gam.
Task Manager roulette.
That
Task
sounds like
Manager
something I
roulette
don't
is
want to
my
do.
favourite thing.
That sounds
It's
like
so much fun. At my old work, when we had to work overtime, if we were there like 6 or 7 o'clock, we'd go onto Task Manager on the computers and just randomly shut stuff until eventually the system shuts down.
mood. By the way, can you say in chat no one unpause for like 5 minutes? Because there's a couple people that had major save edits. They need to like figure stuff out. Not like 5 minutes, but like a good couple minutes. Nobody unpause. Yeah. Especially.
Wait, holy shit.
Because, for example, like, Brunei is just cooked right now.
Yeah. Real.
So
Let's
they
see
need
if fucking Mamluks keeps protecting
Hold
AI
on, hold on, hold
vehicles.
on. I need to speak with someone. Did they already move?
maybe.
Hungary has announced Tunis as their new rival. Okay, that felt unnecessary.
I think Ethiopia as well. I think
How the
Ethiopia
fuck
made out like a
man?
real bad, by the way.
By the way, lemon cake.
Yes.
Am I supposed to have the debuff for the rest of the game, or
Which one? Your career, right?
the struggles of the peasantry?
Oh, you
I
shouldn't.
crashed.
Oh, how? I guess I should ask
I
how
got the
you.
event
Which event?
that gave me the debuff for the rest of the game.
Clicking that.
Yeah, that
See, I literally went into the code and changed the debuff of Struggles of the Peasantry to not be the debuff because I was like, I can't, you know.
check modifier. If the modifier was like if the tooltip was set instead of being the modifier which you got, like the modifier.
Oh. Did you oh, for fuck's sake, Jacko? One pause. Yeah, I'll say that it used some money back for the tax thing, and I'll yeet the modifier. You're not meant to have the modifier.
Okay.
But that's drop and rejoin. I was very much under the assumption, because what I did in the code is I like changed the effects of Struggle of the Peasantry to be plus 10 max abs, but it's obviously not done anything. And it shouldn't have done nothing, it should have changed it. Can you kick him, Jacko? Or is Jacko gone from it? God damn it. Gee, what a... Jacko?
I don't care about.
Can you kick,
Just an AI. Danre.
Yeah. Also Danre, apparently. Yeah,
What was he on?
that
'Cause I
crashed,
can't
right?
see him. What country was he playing?
It's a very good question, because I think he's gone from
We've got the same problem as last time. He's crashed immediately, hasn't he?
Yeah, where is Dan? Oh, he probably didn't shift tab in, didn't he? Where was he? What country was he on, actually? It's a really good
Zulu. He was on Zulu.
Oh, for fuck's
I
sake.
shouldn't
He's
need
actually,
to
no,
kick
he's
him.
ghost. He's not in the lobby. There's no ghost of Danre.
He's gone. I shouldn't need him.
Yeah.
Everything should be fine. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to check you're still allied with them, so I wanted to make sure that you weren't gonna protect AI for no reason.
Okay, Danre, and Korea, you're fine. You didn't crash, right? Or did you crash as well?
No, I didn't crash.
Okay, sorry. I think I got confused. My brain went like, ah, two people saying.
I crashed.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I was gonna say all as well. All is clearly not well, but there you go. 1 second, Stiopa sent me an image of a cat. There we go. Passionate typing. Actually, can I Joe cry? A bit late now. I think if we avoid hot joints, I'll be very happy. Sorry, I just saw that message. We're not doing CK5, 1 or March of the Eagles. My sincerest apologies.
Everybody ready to go?
Yeah, have people done their opening stuff, I'm assuming? Oh, I don't know. Edgeron hasn't put 100 autonomy in every province, so I don't think he's done. Sorry.
Alright.
I feel like I'm bullying him for no reason. I'm genuinely sorry now.
I am ready.
Alrighty, let's go then.
I think we're ready to go then, yeah.
Start speed 3.
2. Are you
See
gonna...
how long we can go in speed 3.
They're literally like a major player war in India.
Let's go.
There's
No one
literally like
cares.
a like Delhi death warring in India right now. Delhi's like 1 siege away from last standing, and you're gonna go speed 3. How is Denmark in a player war?
I have no fucking friends.
Okay, so all of my comments about the... Okay, alright. Understandable. Okay, I'm sure we'll finally get content in India. Anyway. Right, hello everyone. Sorry about that. The classic MP. Honestly, 13 minutes late is like has to be some kind of record to be clear. Delhi is gaming. They're going back into one of the battles here. They are very behind on quality actually. Wow, 10% discipline and a morale swing is not a pretty state to be in. But if their enemies overstack like they just did there, that might not be a good shout for them. Yeah, oh, well, it depends on that reinforcement. It's a tight battle when it really doesn't have to be. Interesting, and I think Delhi does actually push that through, despite being outnumbered with lower quality. No, they shattered. They ran out of men. Unfortunate, could have been a study away from that. That was pretty badly reinforced by Mawar and Bengal, but yeah. That's the India Thunderdome. Although Bengal is in this war and very... not... that could have been really bad for them. But yeah. I see them mainly focusing on that front and they are being carpeted there. That is not good for their economy, I'm assuming. But either way, I've also got some Diplo, or at least been told some Diplo, that I need to keep an eye on Eastern Europe. Which means that I need to keep an eye on basically this, because this is basically Eastern Europe. When you talk about Eastern Europe shenanigans, they normally involve the Germans, so... that sounds really dodgy, but that's true. With that said, interesting they're not taking back this fort from the rebels. There's no way they go in on a 64. That's kind of unlucky they didn't get that. But they are overstacked. And they are going to go for it. Respect the hustle. Shift consolidate here? They do beautifully, very, very well shift consolidated, and they're taking this battle very well. But they do need to start going in now. I would not be this brave, like... they're very brave on their reinforcement ticks. Yeah, but this is almost perfectly reinforced by Delhi. And they probably get away with it here by genuinely some kind of divine miracle, despite some really good rolls. I think Mavar has the quality, but if I had to wager a guess, they're winning this because Bengal is lacking the quality. And yes, they do. If you look, they've shattered. They probably make it back in time to get this fort as well from the rebels. Unless they want to rush down. No. Delhi is max debt? No, they are not. They're 66% debt, but... the Mawaris may be going independent, you know. Might be breaking to them. Ironically, this is really good for them, because obviously they're gaining course. Oh, and there's an update. And there's an India update. Okay. Oh, that timing. The Mawari army being stuck without morale. Would that be a wipe? It's going to be a no. I think they get away with that, but that is not a good time to be in Mawar. Delhi probably cleaning up this stack here. And Bengal probably struggling with these occupations. Oh dear. And there's our promised Burgundy gang. No, okay. It's just Burgundy conquering Friesland with the Brandenburgians defending them. I was worried that the Eastern Europe content began a bit early. Was that a... no, I was going to say they're in only one war because they're in one war. Oh, and that's the Bengal retreat. Another MP, another time for Bengal to just be defeated. Bengal's always such a big nation of potential, and yet they always really struggle. It's a shame, really. They go for an assault here? Probably shouldn't have max spine over Condeli. So... With that said, they are also running... are they saving for 7? Could grab 3 more in infantry. I'm not sure if... does Mawar have a... they don't have a mill group. That's why there's such a massive quality swing. And Bengal is full infantry on Tech 6, so Bengal actually was the one providing the quality. 4 infantry this early is pretty good. Not that the 1 general maneuver pip does much, but it is there. And it's a true general maneuver pip in the sense that if you take a look, it gives you both the max leader maneuver and plus 1 leader maneuver. So now you roll between 1 and 7 instead of rolling between 0 and 6. But this discipline is definitely going to go on the side of Bengal. Maybe they do something here. They could let Mewar die, but then Delhi and Bahmani's probably clean them up. Bahmani is very much roaching here, but it makes perfect sense. With Vijayanagar practically dead, they have a relatively free time, but it is a 2v2 in India now. And a pause by Jacko. Why has he done that? Okay. No, that would be the only real player. Okay. There's not too much happening. I just want to double check in if Diviet has done much of anything. That's a reassuring note. And we have the Ait. Okay, that's very specific, but good luck then. Meanwhile, is Brunei going to greed? No. It's going to say, is Brunei going to greed? Ooh, that is going to be bad for their coring thing. They should have... Probably should have released Majapahit. Probably should have released Majapahit, but... for them to decide. And Korea and Mongolia are back in it into China. This is Victoria 4. Unfortunately, not quite Victoria 4. Victoria 3 still remains innovation. He's stuck in ad health. 5 minutes! That's insane. I literally clicked on don't even run ads on the streams. I think it's only the YouTube ones that they place that are mandatory for like their server maintenance. Because I'll be honest, the other people watching these NPs checks notes. Oh, 30 I'll take. Hello, there's 30 of you. I'm like, you know, the ad revenue is basically 0, so I don't run ads on the streams, apart from the YouTube mandatory ones. So my apologies on that. New ad blocker wars. I don't think they're new. I think they've been around for a while, so... Sunni Bengal, they're actually converting, otherwise very Hindu, and of course a Shia, but I'm assuming Dhimmi abusing Bengal. Or at least Jane's abusing, would be. We'll see. We shall see. My question is what does Bengal get here? I mean, for one, I guess they're no longer dying to Mewar. That's a good bug. There you go. Any news from coal mine? Nope. Not that I've heard anything. Coal miner's on. Oh, he's just not in the lobby, I think. Okay.
But like, I'm not gonna take any trade off of you, and you're getting all the trade.
I like Jam. Are you Ethiopian?
Okay. Yeah.
God damn, so many people fucking...
Hey, I like Jam. Are you Ethiopia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out of the lobby again. I'm not sure if you've managed that. And you're back to having all the rebels again. I just fixed those for you.
Colmy, are you good?
Yeah, I will try and join back. I have no idea what's happening with my internet.
I mean, internet
worries.
gives you lag, not...
Nothing bad is happening. The box is open, so AI isn't in control of your country. Unless you'd like me to turn AI on.
Yeah, you are currently already getting new rebel swaps.
Okay, I'll wait for him to rejoin them.
But we'll wait for rejoin. I mean, this is clearly just a drop, I'm assuming, so...
Yeah, this is good time for me to...
Do your Diplo. Damn.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh. Jacko, why are you not taking the next cavalry idea? You could be, Miltech 7 screens, remember?
No idea. Also, I very much need Miltech 7. Also, my fucking rulers have been shit. I've spent 200 prestige on rulers, and the best I've ended up with is 323.
Just keep gambling.
I'm trying to gamble, but I have no prestige to gamble.
You literally have 50 right now.
Yeah, so I've got one
Can
more
you say
air roll,
Ethiopia
and if I
drop,
get
by the
worse
way,
than
so people know?
323, yeah, everyone knows Earth drop.
Okay. So there's people like a mid-MP war right now, they're like issuing tactical orders to make up for the peace.
Yes, the fucking Turks and the Mans.
Wait, are they back at it? It's been 5 seconds, god damn it.
Yep.
Okay.
The Mans player was kind of cooked from the start, but Venice is in, so... But I don't know if he's fighting.
Yeah.
Gives me
What
time
the
to take,
fuck are these Ottoman generals? Holy mother of sweet baby Jesus.
Gives me time to take Calabria. but I just want... What I want is to snake up to Naples, to Napoli. Venice says no, no. Which is fair. I wouldn't want me in Italy either.
I mean, considering there's currently 2 players in Italy, one of them is Venice, the other one being... So there's 3 players in Italy, one of them being France, one of them being Tunis, and the other one being an Italian. I can kind of see.
Yeah.
why.
But then I feel like with cute little 200 dev Tunis versus massive 751 dev France, currently eating Burgundy. I think Burgundy's
Did
getting-
they just deck on Burgundy? What is this? Please tell me it's a fake war.
Burgundy, Brandenburg, and fucking... Okay, wait, hang on.
Send the whole.
Lord Simon the Great does the first MP. He
lying.
subs a nation and then he just immediately gets ganked off the face of the planet.
Like France, England, Brandenburg.
What
that's
is
fucking
this cringe?
It's not a hug box, bro. We're not free gaming.
What is this genuine cringe? What? Brother,
And
how
Venice
is...
is like, yeah. My problem isn't with the giant France, England hug box killing Burgundy in Italy. It's with Tunis. That's
Why not?
my problem, says Venice. Yet use our brains. Been to Venice. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful city. You ever been, Lemon?
Yeah, I'm also just gonna say that Brandenburg, Burgundy literally went, oh, I'm allied with Brandenburg.
Yep.
And the ones getting killed by Brandenburg. Oh, they're genuinely
Yep.
cooked. Please tell me those are like show strengths at least. They're not, are they?
No, they're not.
They're
No.
not show strengths.
There's no way.
There ain't no way.
Means ready, all players have arrived, let's go. We'll just play until crash if you do something, I'm afraid.
That's okay. See, England has court advisor versus infantry ideas, so they're just gonna like die.
Yeah, those are not. Yeah.
And
Hey,
meanwhile,
isn't this a beautiful trade node split? You know, making each other profitable. Yeah, isn't this beautiful?
what is Genoa?
France, England split of... No. I'm the one that wants a Genoa split, but my Genoa split will not happen for me.
Unless you take the whole thing.
I could just ballsy take Naples, but
I mean,
don't
I
think
reckon
I'm
if
gonna
you form
find
Italy,
those.
that'll be content. So go for it.
I wanted to form Tuscany. I wanted to go Catholic and form Tuscany.
Oh god,
But
I hate you.
And Venice said, yeah, that's fine. Just don't do anything rash.
Also,
I said,
wait,
okay,
why are
that's
you
fine.
forming Tuscany? For what reason? Do you have good ideas? You don't need Tuscan ideas.
No, Tuscany's a republic, isn't it? Tuscany automatically turns you into a republic. So it's
No.
an Italian signora. Does it not do that?
No,
Well,
it can be a
for the
Tuscan
time
monarchy. There's literally no reason for you to form Tuscany. I thought like form Italy for funny map colour, but
That's
it
a
actually
good
is
point,
straight
well
up no
presented.
reason for you to form it.
Yeah, this is just objectively better. Good point, well presented. Anyway,
I'll let you move.
I'm just fuck it. Just
Oh, that is rude, by the way. That is genuinely yeah. That's just, the worst part is it's not even hacker. That's just Ottoman moment. But that is rude. Lord Simon comes in. He subs a nation that's not his. He's like first MP game basically. I was lagging behind like a Chad, and it's just getting removed off the face of the planet. He needs to take fights because he's not going to be able to maintain this. But I don't know if he knows that. Oh god. I mean, he needs to be taking fights over, like, this fort here. His fault. I mean, it wasn't even his fault, he didn't pick it. He was told to sub it because it was like our successful country. He's just getting immediately removed off the face of the planet. I'm sure he would have probably kept the old Diplo as well, but... That's... Because I think he can fight England. Lord Simon, just a heads up. By game rules, you can unconditionally surrender to France, in which case they'll have 100% war score and will be forced to send you demands.
Okay.
But yeah, this is really rude of them. Was all I'm gonna say. Sorry. I want to say most MPs are not like this. Just immediately gank the new.
I got a
Yeah.
white piece from France now.
I didn't expect to survive that long anyway.
I
as
mean,
it was indeed.
I feel really bad because wow, that is such a gank.
Get stunned.
You think you can fight England though, because they don't have a mill idea. You have a mill idea, so they're richer. But yeah.
I might be able to fight England, but I'm worried if I attack England, France will come help.
Well, you can't. You'll be truced. He will not be able to do that by game rules. Like.
No. Okay. France sent peace. Sure, you can have this.
Rip.
Kill Englishmen.
Oh, and he took max money as well.
England is Mill Tech 7.
Are you not Tech 7?
So.
Oh dear.
No, I wasn't at start.
That's fair. You could probably cut the the battle on Gent with some stacks and then kill the 19. But yeah. Oh, he's sending peace deals, and he's so you overstacked there very slightly. You don't need all those space in the battle. Did you just accept it? Wait, what?
That.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
We would have won that battle, I think.
Yeah, I think you would have. Did you? Okay.
I had 19,000 troops behind.
Reinforcement, yeah.
I don't know. It's just I didn't like accept it. I think it was a misclick or something.
Press C.
Well,
anyway.
Sorry, good luck. God, this is gonna be the. You know what? Ultimate comeback. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh
no
god.
Money.
Well, that is. Wow. Like Burgundy, I think genuinely probably had against France. Like, yeah, they. But bear in mind, so Burgundy has Inf here, ideas-wise. So they have the ICA right off the bat. So they actually have, to be fair, 10 ICA against England's 10 ICA and some stable buffs. But Burgundy at least also starts with 10 morale and a dip relation slot. So. Yeah, I mean Tech 7. It would have been painful, but probably fightable. England is not very good quality-wise. Speaking of things that are not very good quality-wise, all my days the Ottomans just getting deleted, and the Hungarians going in. Okay, and they're calling the Austrians now. Okay, but Poland is in. Probably because the Hungarians decked on IC and the Danes are here. God, what a world war. Oh wow, the Ottomans just win this, don't they? God, the Ottomans just win this. Might be over for Styles. The war has been migrated out of the continent, although they are still fighting. Not sure by what means at this point. They've taken max corruption and I'm assuming they're gonna last stand soon. They're just minus 40 war score in 2 separate wars, unfortunately for them. But they probably win that. They do win here, so they are still fighting, but I think this will probably be a peak last stand moment. Still though, Bengal is out of everything. They have given up. That screams white peace to me. They're probably good. Bengal lives to fight another day, but they need to consolidate like some more of this land before Aitai gets all of it, and then they can probably come back to a fight. They are at least properly building around Mill with infantry on the open, so and they are Bengalians, so this is a pretty monstrous ICA build already. It's a Lemon mod combined. It's a Columbus's removed New World plus Lemon ideas for MP rebalance. Although this is disgusting. Oh god, this is disgusting. I hate that. They took these provinces. Weirdly, I think because they had claims on them. Yeah. And they still have their first 10 morale pops. Diverse income, they congrats on popping that. That's kind of a pain to set up. Very good. What is Last Stand? Last Stand is pretty self-explanatory. If you have minus 50 war score in a war, you are able to pop a mission called Last Stand. If you're not AI and you're at war and you have minus 50 war score, which gives you a very nice general. It gives you money based on your surrounding provinces, gives you manpower based on your existing provinces, and for the last 5 years you get Last Stand. 20 morale, 10 discipline, 33 fort defense. Minimum autonomy of plus 50 everywhere, so you really don't want a Last Stand, because plus after 5 years you sell plus 50 minimum autonomy. And +1 own territory dice roll. Remarkably, though, they do seem making a bit of a comeback here. I'm not sure how Bengal has thrown this. Bahmani, sorry. Infantry scientific. Oh god. Well, they've got elite cavalry regiments, which does set their cav ratios down to 25, so they don't have a lot of cavalry, but they have some cavalry, which at least punches pretty well. But they're also doing an ICA build, which is interesting. Because that's 10 from that, and empower the... How did they empower the... Oh, it's the reform. They have 10% from a reform. Yeah, that's good. That's a really good reform from them, so... Checks out. So Bahmani's the death or Vijanagos not in a great state. Basically, all of these nations could really benefit from a scaling session, but the only person getting a scaling session right now is Ayutthaya, who has completed intrigue ideas in 5 seconds. How do they manage that? What? Damn. Okay. I mean, it's certainly not a bad idea, group, is all I will say. There's promise war score cost and or power cost, but it's something like you normally take like 5th. How did they do that? Mob, how did you manage to do an entirety of intrigue ideas in one sitting?
Who?
How did you?
So Jacko made a few more save fixes.
Are you fucking? God.
We did a little bit of trolling.
I wish there
who
was
got
another way to explain it.
ideas?
Wait, Lemon, do you know about my
Intrigue.
last stand? My Thermopylae, like...
Yeah, but War's doing a last stand right now.
They haven't popped the mission.
Yeah, I've gone
He's already
bankrupt and I'm
bankrupt,
still
however.
No, War
Yeah,
hasn't
and I've
popped the
taken,
mission,
like,
no.
max loans again.
You need to pop the
Again.
mission, bro. You need to get minus 50% war score, then you pop the mission.
He never got the mission, I was
come
gonna
back.
say, yeah. If there's anyone's gonna be last
Yeah,
standing, probably
waiting.
the Mamluks, but they even though they can press the button, they just not press
Oh
it.
my god, how do they get destroyed so fast?
The
I don't
mountains
think
of
I can-
Baluchistan shall be my
happened to
Thermopylae.
Dude, how'd they lose so fast?
Jacko, what other save fix innovations did you partake in?
You found out.
I gave
Lemon, why'd they get so
Barmani
little
some
mana?
admin. I gave Ayutthaya some admin to move his capital back, and I removed some of Brunei's
Okay, why is...
whatever it's called, inflation, and that was it. Oh, and I gave Barmani's 1 stab.
You removed 57 inflation from Brunei. What do you mean you removed some of it?
If you get 57 inflation in what 20 years, that's not because
Yeah, I know,
of
but
something
I
that is
also-
your fault. That's not something.
Well,
that
true. I
conceivably
gave them
happened without-
another 300 dev for free, basically.
Yeah,
And I was already.
Oh, nice.
If the lesson that we're teaching people is, oh, if someone
I need
hacks
it.
and fucks your game up, we're just gonna like kind of.
I
No,
need
no.
to coordinate a goddamn war while you're
Jacko,
killing this
like,
fucking
that's
DC.
The lesson was is that I wanted
is
to let him still
get
have the
cracker-
inflation,
crack-
but I gave him like Major Parheat plus his starting land back. Like he gave his.
That would have been one of those
to them.
things that you should say to me before you send people to me for save edits.
I literally said, oh, like the only save edit I mentioned was, oh, can you do some edit? Can you give some admin to fucking to Bahmani to stab her bug? That's it, because I did save edits.
They said you sent me.
Chaos,
You told me to do
yes,
save edits,
chaos.
so I did save edits.
I told you to do one very specific.
Hang on.
Brunei, did you
Hello,
tell
Lemon.
Jacko that I told you to make those save edits as well to do even more quote-unquote fixes?
I did tell Jacko that because I was doing testing and that my inflation was getting fucked, but I didn't say that you told him that, or that you told me that.
Like, I know the inflation was bad. That was kind of the part of the content, because I gave you like 300 free development in Major Parheat. Plus, like, your starting land back, right?
But,
Like, it's not...
but I realized that I need to deck a war immediately in order to not get the disaster, and then I don't have the money to basically recover, because I also have to deal with all these rebels. So that's why
I
after testing, I
know,
was
that's
like,
why I was like, maybe you should release Major Parheat as a vassal or something of that nature, not just beg for more fix. I swear to God. Mashallah.
I mean, I
Jacko, I understand
Jacko,
everything,
don't
but
send
with
him a-
all due respect, the message was
Oh my god.
very
Hang on, we'll go to another VP
specifically.
for this argument. These people are fighting a war.
Okay, fair. Reasonable.
So I have 71% on Medina right now. Once that
I'll go-
falls,
I'll
I
go
win.
I literally said what? Okay. Well,
Okay, in my defense, right? They came to me and said, "Oh hi, Lemon said you'd do some save edits."
Apparently they didn't do
I
that,
said-
but also... I fucking... Oh, so it's no one's fault, so the problem's fixed now, isn't it? Fuck it, that's okay, I'll just, I'll just save edit their money back out. I'll just save edit them 57 inflation back in.
I did not. Yes, you could do that, to be fair.
Oh
That
god,
would,
man.
I'm sure, cheer him up immensely.
Yeah, but also, like, there's a reason I gave him all this...
Brinkman,
And you apparently gave Ayutthaya a full idea set. For free.
No, I didn't. I gave him admin to do his capital, and I gave him 5 ideas. Because everyone else in that region, like Bahmani's,
Oh,
is
no,
9,
no.
Delhi's
Okay,
4,
I want to
Seven.
be clear. He was on 446, so the safe fix was him getting like 2 techs, and I gave him.
No, he wasn't
8...
up to time on tech.
No, he literally, sorry, he was like 1 behind on admin and dip, and he was. Did you also up to time on tech? Because I gave him mana points, and I gave him 800 mil so that he could take 2 and 2 mil ideas as well.
No, I didn't take him up. I just gave him some points for dip, and then I gave him enough points to decide if he wants to take tech, move his capital, or do ideas.
So again,
and
to
he's
be
embraced Renaissance.
So to be clear again, like he's already Giga free gaming now, basically, and you've just buffed him even more to the fucking moon.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna have to
Also,
nation ruin him now.
He's playing fucking single player over there. He's literally
Exactly.
gonna impact nobody's game except for his allies. The only person that's going to suffer from this is him because he decides, yeah, the thing that makes a country fun is it being strong, not it actually doing something.
Oh yeah, no, but the thing is, he's just gonna like play single player, then he's gonna turn around and kill the lobby, right?
No, there's no fucking way that's going to happen. Sorry, my dad's calling me. Could you give me a minute? I don't know what he wants.
Just not okay. Have fun.
And
Right, well, understood. Go make every safe fix yourself. Can they No, I'm not going to rename Last Stand to Super Saiyan. It's just the Last Stand, sorry. Every single mission can only be popped once, indeed. And then 4044 extension. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's part of the debuff reason. I mean, you've literally fixed it. It wasn't that bad, but you've also now just been given... Well, fuck it. Guess the lobby better coalition in. I don't think they will. I think they're working too closely with Korea and stuff. Oh well. Is Mawar ready to last stand? No, they're not. Wait, what? They are on the wall with the war score worse than -50. Are they counted as AI or something? In a war, they are. In a war score with worse than -50, yes, they are. That's so weird. So where did they get this money from? Did they go bankrupt? Oh, they did. Ah. Yeah, that might be it. That might be it. Well, you know, it's up to the lobby to rebalance this stuff then. Poland can't complain because I gave them their unions. But they are getting somewhat killed, although now the Ottomans are going to reinforce them, so I don't think they're getting killed. Probably because they went for Prussia, I'm assuming. Yeah, they're not obviously on the Reformation yet, but... Can they even get into that battle? They can, okay. A touch overstacked, and they're retreating from it. Okay. Oh, okay. Essay throwing. And Sweden's here, okay. I think the Ottomans might have this war, I'm not gonna lie. There's no way they've got infantry financial. I guess it is regiment cost, but my god, finally. Post-buff financial. Finally been taken. Oh, I'm so happy, but also, oh god, it's the Ottomans. It's... No financial. Oh, that's so cursed. Okay. BB on infantry. Austria with holding fortification. Interesting. Assuming they do take that. The earlier ones aren't great. It eventually becomes quite good. This is the big one, and then go the morale, of course. Damn. And why they... I see. I'm sure Albania will not be able to do too much to defend them, but... Well, I certainly know who isn't going to be fighting back, the Neapolitan armies. Oh, there's interest apparent then. Right. Mamluks are migrating into being killed by Yemen. Well, at least they're one into infantry. So congratulations on that. Interesting, but yeah, Muar is dead. There's a minus 100%. It's there. Rest in peace, Muar. They were certainly somewhat doomed. Okay, well, they've secured a province here. I'm assuming they're going to probably drop back to focus on Hungary. Makes sense. The Austrians really are committing to this as well. Certainly are. Who on God's green earth beat them to all fortification? I'm pretty sure they would have been the first one, but whatever. Interesting. Portugal? Nah, they've gone court. And they have their colonists out. Aha. Oh dear. Hawaii might be getting... Oh, it's only an island hopping campaign. Very unique way of playing the game. I guess if they ever do land on here, then they have issues, but... They haven't seized these colonies, which is probably makes sense. They could seize this relatively last second. Okay. But there we go. The Portuguese are going for it. The Castilians, meanwhile, are basically having a skating session. Arak is a logistics enjoyer, to be fair. Also, famous France hero putting logistics. It is the quantity meta. And it's a good quantity meta, damn. It's pre his morale. He's got some very nice, but his logistics goes very well with fortification as well. They both have morale, and they kind of self-bomb fortifications, like here. Giving national garrison growth, they both refill garrisons. So on and so forth. They're great Polish gang. Yeah, I think... I mean, you just have the Ottomans on your side, but the Ottoman-Polish alliance is certainly a cursed one, and you've got Sweden and Denmark on your too, although Denmark is also being removed. They've lost the Polders. Yeah, the French are working on the revolts for them. They might get Dutch revolt out of this, though, is the issue. It's a uncanny alliance, and this is not good. This is not good for any kind of awesome Rab to enjoy, as he is very behind on ideas, despite basically not fighting. And he's committed to Poland. I think his plan is to keep the Polish alive so they can hurry up and save him. But yeah, where of course the Ottomans are choosing to force concentrate. Look, they're keeping like 30k in reserves. They're still able to achieve victories. And the Ottomans, while losing money, and a lot of money, 5,000, they're not doing too badly, I believe, because they probably want this interest per annum. That would do a lot for them. I think that's probably what it is, to be fair. That's my best guess. And indeed, financial is good for early warring. It is a non-mill early warring build. That checks out, but he's not particularly rushing through it. I'm guessing the tax is a big part of his eco right now, yep. It's literally mitigate war impacts. Tax our people to mitigate the war impacts. In the original Lemon mod, the tax from financial 20% here was, I believe there's another... No, the construction cost, yeah, this is 20%. It used to be 20 here, 10 here, but then financial kept getting buffed. Interesting though that Muscovy remains very uninvolved, which I guess that makes sense, they have their own issues, but also Sweden. Sweden problem to resolve, and everyone is still having a big Bukhara looming over them. He's now decking on... Well, they are obligated treaty-wise to defend. I'm assuming that's just Defender of Faith, though. Can Mamluks fight the Siem, or is this just it for them? I think that might just be it for them. If they just surrender here, it'll probably be easier. I'm assuming they can take a lot of land, but not like the entire world. Yeah, although again... Might be it for the Mamluks. Might genuinely be it for the Mamluks. We'll see. Moa is reduced. Certainly, but Bahmanis has emerged, yeah. It is now a 3-player game for Italy, and given that for Italy, for India, and Delhi's and Bahmani's alliance means it's not looking too good for Bengal, but I'm sure they can sign some kind of deals. Full-side title is going to be free gaming here, but I guess they deserve it. They're doing cav build. Siam cav build, yep. Because this is Province War score cost, yep. So, Intrigue Cavalry, for those unaware, are the Province War score cost build. Basically, it's the Horde LARP of I will take everything, and the reason for it is, of course, that you gain 25% Province War score cost and cav combat ability as a mill policy. It's a pretty bad mill policy because it's only 10 cav combat ability. But, of course, Intrigue also has minus 20 Province War score cost, so you get minus 45% Province War score cost from those two. For TJ, yeah, assuming that's what they mean. I mean, Denmark is pretty cooked here, but they're holding development. Interesting. Is Denmark holding an economy? Surprisingly so. I think the Danish Baltic is their current economic, at least, maintainer. And they are committing to these wars, so that's good to see. Guess they kind of have to. If they don't, they just die. They probably will mill tech 7 here. I don't think cav cost is going to matter. Jacko, why? I was going to say, is this something you caused? Someone dropped again? No, Ethiopia looks fine. Even Zulu look normal. Despite their previous innovations. I guess I better go ask. Why are we paused?
Well, I mean, I don't want to see Hungary succeed.
Farmer was, if you hover over the pause button, you can see why, because the
Farmer was like 3 months
player was a month behind. Yeah.
Ah, I'll do it. Yeah, he's also like mid-war.
Yes.
Yes.
So-
Yeah, he's losing. Thank you, Lemon, for the buffs.
Sorry. Who said that? He's oh. I mean,
Hawaii. Yes.
Hawaii.
It's a weird war. It's an island hopping war.
God damn.
Yes.
You've actually finished Colonial as well.
Don't mind us being the attackers and against
I
them
told
on
you I
this
would
sport.
finish
It's just
it
2 to
in
1
5 years.
All being the attackers. Don't mind.
We have 36 wars.
Also,
so
Anthony, are you actually gonna stick with financial? Finally, financial enjoyer.
I mean, it's gonna help me pay off this mountain of debt that I have. And then, I don't know, Court Advisor got fucking mega nerfed, and I mean, Iraq's saying it's still really good, but I just plan
By
on
the way,
having a
thank
super
you
strong
for having
ego so I can get
logistics.
+5 advisors anyway, you know?
Thank you for giving me plus 20 movement speed from logistics, Lemon. I really like it, actually. Like, it's fun.
Imagine me
Lemon, why did I get so little mana?
What do you mean? Oh, no,
I
why don't you
got,
ask
like,
Jacko
80
to like
He's
overbuff you to
another
the
person.
fucking planet?
I know, I only got
complaining
86
about
death flow. I literally lost down radical reforms.
You didn't actually pop radical reforms to check. You can pop them.
Yeah, I did. I didn't get.
Pause
I
by me
got
again. If
86
it's Farmer,
Oh.
he's okay.
It's actually Farmer.
One more big 1 month lag, and I'm
Oh, no.
going to have to let you go.
Okay, I didn't know about the radical reforms. That's fair. I'll put the radical reforms back in. Can someone tell Farmer to yeah?
Oh yeah, and
Yeah, Farmer, maybe like close Discord or go Discord on your phone. It's looking like if it's
Yeah.
like a month's lag, it might be just internet, not game. So
Yeah.
I
I know
know
my
you-
internet recently has decided to just die every once in a while, so...
and close every tab that isn't. Yeah. If you've got my stream open, appreciate it, but maybe close it. For your performance, Chrome tends to be pretty hoggy as well. So yeah. Yeah, that's fair, man. I'll give you radical reforms, but I'll call it that. I don't want to overbuff. Sorry. Anyway, I'll leave it here.
I mean,
there we go. Right, before we get the ad, Fort's Fallen. I assume they're building Spinoworks. No, they're not. They really should be. I guess they don't need to. Otherwise, yeah, that's dying over there. Oh, Persia dying to Bukhara is... Persia cow build, though. Interesting. It is Horde, so if they can defend these mountains, it is Persia. It is arguably the worst thing on the goddamn planet to invade. So, yeah, they've got a great time. But... easier said than done to win that still. Bukhara is a big boy. They are over full summit out of sailors, not out of manpower, I was about to say. But they are burning money for this quite aggressively. They've also gone full cav here on Bukharan ideas. That is some good cav combat. This is actually a pretty decent... You know what? That's a pretty good idea set. My city construction costs as well. They are not Horde, and they did just get Advisor, but they're not Horde, so they're not going to take minus 25% shock on here. Do they get there in time? Oh no. Yep, I was going to say, okay, he managed to pull that out. Okay, if that was flipped away around, that would have been really bad for Bone. But that is not good. That's a lot of mountain forts that have already fallen. Yeah, I mean, W Haste's military bonuses are he has 15 morale and he gets a +1 dice roll on coastlines, which fair is most of them. But it's not like it's a... like, these are hills and savannas here. It's not like actually everywhere. Meanwhile, Portugal, I'm assuming, is running ports. They also don't... they're in full idea set behind, to be fair. Wow. Damn. Okay, that is not something I would expect, but there we go. I'm assuming he wants the whole thing. Just barely take the whole thing, basically. I assume he'll also want max money. These are some very nice defensible mountain forts, though, so... if he's not taking those 3 provinces, I'm going to be very sad with him. That's a lot of max money, actually, so... he may not even take it, though. He's not doing that badly financially. And cavalry court it is. Yeah, I mean, this is good. So you can see why it's a court has some very nice policies. And there we go, they're trying to last down the capital again, but yeah, no. They are just very, very desperately outnumbered. I'm assuming they want to push. The Danish out of this. Because it is... oh, where's Poznan? Is that war goal on Denmark? Or is that... no, that's war goal on... so if they do get 50 war score here, they are 1 war score away from being able to force Denmark to be out of this war. In fairness. But they need that war score on Denmark, which is easier said than done. And they're currently not exactly winning these siege races. Interesting. Yeah, so by rules, if you get 50 war score, you can enforce a white peace. But the Ottomans are outside the gates of Vienna again. I'm assuming they don't take too much land here. They've already taken a... did they core this? They did. I mean, it's the... yeah. They've actually fully called this. Okay. Right. Checks out. Maybe they release Assyria? They should, but it makes sense that they didn't, like, core it, full core it at least. We'll see, I'm not sure what he'll do. But yeah, rest in peace Naples. And Genoa's weirdly surviving as they always do in these random islands. Alright, Persians are fighting on the capital. And rolled at 0, that is not good for them. Into an 8, into a 9 now, okay. Surprisingly similar stat lines. But wow. Okay, they're 19 to a 50, okay. It's just on the shock phases. Wow, they get brutalized. Look at the casualty ticks in the shock phases. Not a good time to be Bowen. And I'm assuming he can take half the planet. Yep. I mean, Bowen won't be dead, but Bowen would not be in a good state. 50 on Denmark. Armor is... Oh, enforced to 95. Oh, he still is? Yeah, damn. I mean, respect to him, Shamar's still gaming. Yeah, ouch. That's pretty brutal. And also Najran survived as a March of Yemen. Okay, and... Oh. Yeah, Ethiopia is seeing free land and going for it. Can't say I blame them. I'm hoping they have an Ottoman deal. But yeah, I think that's it. Maybe Mamluk's last stand and they survive. I don't think that happens. I don't think that happens. Persia, though? Do they have the temp morale right now? Yeah, they have popped first temp morale. Ouch! Oh, that's grim. Oh, that's disgusting. I hate this. Surely Bukhara has, like, no allies at this point. They've invaded into India. They've invaded into, like, the Mongols. They are surrounded by people that despise them. Very excellent horde roleplay, but my days, that is grim. Well, at least Hesse's involved. They're on the wrong side of history again, but there they are. Poland has Tech 7 relatively approaching. They're pushing through onto Vienna. Probably going to try and let them deal with whatever this is, but there we go. They are even a horde true. It's a bit brave to go admin idea group here instead of a dip one, considering the discrepancy in dip and admin points, but they're also 2 dip techs behind, so you know I can see it. I can see it. I'm assuming Austria probably also... I think, yeah, they already have pieced out. Oh, don't tell me that. They got beaten to that. There might have been a deal signed for those borders, in fairness. They get that state. It would be relatively clean. And of course, Jacko would take that because, you know, as far as he's concerned, he can't take everything. It does give literally can't take every... Oh, because he took max money. It does mean that if he ever does fight Venice again, which he probably will... Really? I guess a partial peace deal. That is interesting. Really held back there, honestly. I mean, look at that delicious 100 autonomy land. Oh boy. Not the peace I was expecting. No, they have enough admin to core, and it's like, you take the land to core it and then ask admin questions later. I mean, Persia's not dead, but my god, he is suffering now. Comeback of the century, but... Well, not even, but to be honest, but, yeah. Because look at this, he snaked into India. Quite literally snaked into India, cutting off, like, the horde, declaring that this is mine now. Tibet's mine. Realm Mines, of course, keeping him somewhat in check, but still. Go the other. So they were limited to 30 minutes tops, and some people actually broke the 30-minute limit. by going to 30 minutes and 0.2 seconds. But don't worry, the Paradox representative that organized the E5 video said for every second people are over 30 minutes, they get access to E5 delayed by a day. So rest in peace, the person uploaded 30 minutes and 35 seconds. But it's a max limit of 30 minutes, and I was like, I could stretch out the video to 30 minutes for like ad revenue, or I could just upload the review and be honest about it. So yeah, the video didn't need to be 30 minutes from my perspective, so I let it be 25. Well, 15 to be clear. It was kind of stupid of me from like a YouTube metagaming point of view, but I dislike the YouTube metagame of making videos longer than they have to be, as ironic as it sounds. Because I know I love posting my 1 hour long tier list, but that's because I'm actually talking for an hour. And no shame on anyone else who does it, to be absolutely clear. There's some excellent videos out there. Habibi's Ottoman run was beautiful. I love students, the student run too, but that was indeed a 30-minute cutoff point. They also, because Paradox Interactive is run by children, sorry, not actually run by children, but it was very funny and I endorsed this. They invited Father Loris to also partake in EU5, and they asked, Father Loris asked, what's his word count limit on his comic he's going to make for EU5, and they gave him a word count, and I'm not joking here, of 69 words. Yep. Paradox Interactive, a literal like multi-million-dollar AA studio, gave a comic creator a 69-word limit on the comic for EU5. Sorry. I just wanted to put that out there. I hope I didn't break any NDAs by like saying that. I don't think he used 69 words. I think he's used a lot less, but it's just like, can I post a wall of text? No. What's the max amount of words? Okay, fine, 69. But like if I do that, it's a funny haha content creator meme, but come on guys, you're a literal multi-million-dollar company. To some extent though, I love Paradox Interactive because they are happy to do stuff like that. PU 17, no. I think he used a lot less, to be honest, but there we go. Well, there's an X Financial if he wants to pick up 15 Capcom ability, classic Ottoman ideas, and yeah, oh god, this poor Hungary. Quite a few people definitely going for Camp Builder tents, just... yeah. I still think Poland's gonna have the most busted Camp Build out of all of them. This will be disgusting. Because that's 40 and... oh, is Cab Dev... no, that one's a bit more of a meme one. That one, I remember not being a good policy, in fairness. But hey, I mean, if you want movement speed stacking, that's the build. Right, otherwise... oh, that's not a good thing for the gank. If they're calling in Muscovy, yeah, okay. That might be it. You know what? That might do it. That might just do it. And Denmark, I'm assuming, is still in this war. Are they not 100%? Yeah, are they not 150? They are 50, so they can peace out. Where's BB? Just in case they are not aware of the rules. Hello, Brandenburg here.
Yes.
Just a heads up on rule clarification, because you have obtained 50 war score against Brandenburg. Against Denmark, you can enforce a white peace on Denmark.
I didn't touch anything. Please, what?
Stab hit it out?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm a bankrupt.
This looks to me like you got stab it out, yeah. Especially given the war score. That screams to me you got stab it out.
Yeah, you were minus 70.
I was stab it about. But yeah, just aim BB if you want to white piece. You can
I don't know how it
happens. Rip.
Yeah, what's happening in Europe?
Content.
Hi, Sammy.
Hello, Lemon.
Jacko.
Yeah.
Jacko, I think Hungary just got stabbed back again. We haven't realized this.
Why
didn't you take more of?
We just sent them like
loans away.
No,
from
I
back.
sent
No,
them
they
like
didn't get-
3.
Here's the
And
real
no,
question, though.
It kept declining each time.
Why didn't you take enough of that? Why didn't you take more of? Why didn't you take more of the Naples.
Venice has double my force limit, double my manpower, double my eco, and a 536 versus my 331. And Anthony's like, nah.
You know what that
Venice
sounds
gangly,
like?
But I have no problems with Venice.
That sounds like
A skill
excuses.
issue.
Yeah.
Well, Venice didn't join this
Like,
gang, so.
I mean, surely you would have taken at least the
In
mountain
fact,
fort to
the one
defend
who
your
told
holdings.
me, in fact, the one who told me about this gank was Venice.
I don't need to. I already
Yeah.
have a fort on Calabria, and then if you try to push across, I have a mountain fort in Messina that's on a straight crossing.
True, but you
And
could
it doesn't
also,
even
like,
matter I have
if you
a
took
fort, 'cause he
Avilio,
has the boat.
Lucana, and Napoli,
Talk
like those
about
two
your
provinces,
bullshit
you have
in
a
another
beautiful
channel,
state.
please.
True. Sorry.
The Great Wall in Poland.
Yeah, I'll let them death fall. I'll let them death fall. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, by the looks of it, they just need to evict the French. Easier said than done, but then it'll be a very, very monstrously strong Naples. Very monstrously strong Venice. Again, though, bit behind on ideas. Not that Jacko can do too much about it. He's not exactly much further ahead on ideas, but, you know, he's there. 30 cav combat ability is not bad, though, especially with his 50 ratio. He'll be able to get that to 100, though, for full cav ability here on Experienced Horseman. But we shall see. The Wind Hussars, unfortunately, have not been invented yet, so they're not arriving, but they are currently definitely being coalitioned here, is all I will say. Hungary's out. Is Austria out? They are. Oh, that's not good. And Muscovy's part of that. Muscovy? No! No, there's no way that Bukhara went for the humiliation, because they assumed they could extort it. Surely they don't just let them have that. I mean, I love Bukhara for the content, but you can't just deck a Bukhara and not even pay for your troops. That's just disrespectful. That's just disrespectful. Surely gets punished for that here, because Muscovy can on the... No. They humiliated Muscovy. Muscovy just gave them a humiliation as well. Holy mother of God, they actually intimidated Muscovy into a humiliation there. That's disgusting. They genuinely were scared enough of Bukhara to just give them the humiliation there. They did that without paying for troops. And I mean, yeah, it's full cav build Bukhara, but ouch. Sunni plus cav armies is of course also enough, and they pop plus the colonists, so they're gonna... See, Muscovy, if they form Russia, can still get Siberian frontiers, but not gonna do much if Bukhara just colonizes this one province, and that's it. You're done. Oh boy. FIFA 1. Just gamble again. Just keep gambling. Eventually you'll be a good ruler. How's Morocco doing? Not badly. Going colonial. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, everyone's gone for the Caribbean, so it's very, shall we say, contested now. The Colonial Advisor Core does have the ridiculous colony cost modifiers, so they are able to run a pretty decent amount of these. Unfortunately, doesn't... Ooh, yeah, I mean, they can afford it. But indeed, that's a pretty big head start. France, however, is also getting in here. Portugal is going to insist and make their landing. Makes sense, makes sense. You're probably going to better off to land on these smaller islands, because look at the development here. Like, it's just incredible. And it's much easier to defend, at least. How much percentage of here do they have? They have 100% of the Caribbean. Makes sense. Makes sense. Castile are just getting established. See, they've up there on... Okay, 1 into Court Advisor on logistics. What's the policy on that, actually? Court Advisor logistics is the ultimate morale build, of course. Yeah, logistics court advisor. There's also, I'm not sure they go third here, but I guess we'll find out. Al counters enforcing. Yep, he has to. That's forced Denmark.
Oh, he's forcing white piece. Okay.
Because you have minus 50. That's rules.
I see. Yeah, there we go.
It's you can. It's a new lemon innovation, so you're actually able to get secondary people out of wars. You know.
Lemon
Otherwise you never
cake?
can. Yes.
You saw my posting of the event?
No. Oh,
I
God.
got another perma nerf from an event that's only fixed by our missions that I don't have.
Okay. Could I just I'll throw some money back as a safe fix. That's a good point. I forgot about the second one. I'm just probably gonna go into the missions and fire some. Our consul fire an event that gets rid of the ice things. I think you get one more actually. Now that I remember, I think you get 3. So ping me when you get the third one. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, I literally can't do anything now, right? I mean, I'll be honest. I just fucked up, right? I forgot you get 3.
I just want you to have it on your.
Please do create a thread. A threat? Not
I
a threat.
Already did. I already
thread,
did for one.
You're also welcome to create a thread, like a literal threat against me if you want. You don't have to.
What? No,
I mean,
lemon cake.
Lemon all the time.
I would never do that.
True.
I do all the time. That's why Lemon likes
true.
me so much.
Yeah.
That's not like, I guess it's like respect. Yeah.
Here's my real question. When are you going to kill Bukhara? What is this? This is he's literally like a lobby terrorist.
Well, I can only do so much. I can only 7v3 so much, okay? Like
True.
a 7v3s turn into a 2v3, so.
How did you manage to pay off debt during these wars? Sorry, you've gone 5.5 to 4.6.
I've been making money for basically the whole war. The only reason I'm not making money right now is I slackened on the mysticism thing.
I've only been taking
so you're reinforcing.
So I actually got a bunch of manpower, so now I'm reinforcing a lot now.
Time to take another loan from Lithuania real quick. Oh wait, I can't.
By loan, do you mean the funny?
Yeah, I siphon their income.
Yeah. That only works if they don't have debt. Yeah.
Wait, no. If I pay them, pay back their debt,
I mean, counter argument.
less.
Based Lithuania open financial.
Okay, cool.
So they're getting more tax for you to extort out of them.
Yeah, we're on 1 speed.
Oh.
Brutal.
Oh god, have you seen all the churches Lithuania's built?
Oh,
building
has he?
churches.
I'm
yeah.
gonna be balling when I am.
We need to pull back, Paul. We need to pull back. We need to pull back. There's too many troops.
He's built 19 churches.
Poland, pull back.
Oh, I didn't see the troops.
Yes, pull back, pull back.
Let me fucking select the stupid troops.
There's way too many troops. Like, we will lose that battle while we're sieging the shit over here.
Nah, just don't siege.
That was the plan at the start. And then we killed 100k Hungarians.
And then we killed 100k Hungarians. Whoa, I can't believe it. You're getting the Tunisians to kill the separatists for you. What the hell?
Hey, Rabbit.
Yeah.
You free to play like the mob substitution.
Right. Well, that was a development, but there we go. But this Bukhara does need to be. It's just I think there's too many people fighting their own battles. Bengal did manage to into Orissa here, so they've somewhat equalized the situation. I'm assuming they kind of had some previous deals. By the way, Bukhara, the Hib Duke very much insisted on a new map color for this trade node, so I went for lemon cake yellow for Bengal, just to annoy him the maximum up. So there we go. This is why Bengal is such a beautiful, vibrant yellow. It's a me yellow. Wait, do I have the... Look, 1 second. I'm here, guys. Hello. Woo. Can we do a color match? It's you can see. Yeah, it's like I think it's color match to the lemon. There we go. Certified lemon content. And of course, some of your reactions may be of this nature, but enough spoiling upcoming lemon reworks. The visual lemon GFX history. Anyway, most map colors are relatively the same, although I had some fun in Asia. God, I hate this China though. This is so cursed. Oh god, this is This is not a good time to be Chinese at the moment. I'll say that. And I guess I shouldn't be too worried about Brunei because he's getting himself rebel bombed to death. You know what? I think he'll be fine. Ayutthaya is the person I guess I'm worried about free gaming, but he's also struggling financially still. So you know what? I reckon he'll be going to be fine. Bengal has entered Tech 7. He has not, so I can't see it. I hope Delhi has at least, so he may be able to. And wow, very, very based in the water remain here. Wow. But there's... Okay, scientific infantry. I see, I see. They just deck dive yet. The Delhi humiliation of... I see, okay. Checks out. But they've gone scientific infantry. It's the ultimate ICA build. Yep, 15% there. We're getting ICA build and ICA build. Yeah, wow, there's the 4 already, and they are doing well. And I guess they also sell a Vijayanagar suite. So Bakhmali is currently my favorite for unification, but I think they still just lose to Delhi Bengal combined. I think there might be Timurud color because they've just formed the Timuruds. Very well spotted. Oh, you don't know about this build. So I didn't nerf cavalry manufacturing, but it's probably the one that also requested the most nerfs. See, cavalry manufacturing. So the way manufacturing ideas works is that it's really good if you're a big nation that has a lot of provinces, but it's like the more tall you are, the worse it becomes, because the big thing with manufacturing is the finisher. 0.2 flat squares produced is 1 free dev click on every province. And if you just have 100 3 dev provinces, you've just gained 100 dev clicks effective. But it's also dev clicks that increase your future dev clicks. This is why it's so nice. Right? Manufacturing is the ultimate, like, is the Russian idea set, right? But manufacturing cavalry has also got the policy for minus 33 cav cost. It's a mill policy without much quality, but minus 33 cav cost is monstrous. Especially when you realize there's minus 10 cav cost here already. So it is good. Others manufacturing is trade company investment costs, if you are doing trade companies. Mercantilism, production efficiency, minimum autonomy in territories. Again, good for trade companies, and it's also good for forts. As forts, by default, provide plus 10 minimum autonomy in this mod, as well as manpower increase minus 500, so you're disincentivized from spamming them. It also has plus 10 goods produced, some domestic trade power, and you can collect trade anywhere, because you're manufacturing it. So that's manufacturing cavalry. It's a very not good cavalry, but it's a cavalry swarm build, basically. That's manufacturing cavalry. It'd be really funny if I describe all of this, and then he drops manufacturing to do something else, but yeah. I'm still quite happy with the diversity of builds, though, because you have a cav build Ayutthaya that's more unique. I'm assuming Mongolia's cav build, right? Yeah, I mean, it has to be. Korea, I'm assuming greeded scientific. What is this greed by Korea? It's an MP 1486, and he's taken 2 non-mill groups. You don't get away with that. I am sorry. There's no way you get away with that. I mean, the policy isn't even great, but these are both very huge greed groups. So Intrigue is all power cost, and it's like a good 4th or 5th one. And Scientific is on other massive greed ones, so this is insane greed. Brunei is going infantry maritime. I believe it's another morale of navies. It's one of the few morale buffs you can pick up in naval buffs, so they're doing navy build. Checks out. It's not like you can take naval ideas here. There's one quote-unquote naval ideas, and then you need to do other things. But that is disgusting. Double non-mill idea group. He'll be forced to take... He's literally forced to take mill by Advent 10. In terms of what he'll take here, logistics isn't awful policy-wise. So it says here that you get intrigue, you get all power costs. That is a lie. You need logistics, administration, and intrigue. It's a triple. But that is an option. There's land force and land maintenance on scientific, and land force and global prosperity on intrigue. Fortification as well wouldn't be awful if he wants to go fort and super tall, because there's scientific fort is also very good for fort defense. Artillery is an option as well if he wants to, by that point, be Korean Hwacha gaming. Korea is not a cav build, that's for certain. I guess he can also go infantry here, but I think by the point he takes 10, it might even be worth it to just full send for artillery. We'll see. Right, I should probably check back in on the main wars though. I'm assuming there's been progression. Yep, they've won that back and they're slowly pushing it back. I don't know if they can manage this win. With Muscovy out. And they're retaking that land, but yeah, they're Muscovy out. Zulus are... the Zulus did have to last stand against Kiowa, is all I will say. So they're a bit behind still, but at least they're securing their finances. They're working through it. They've golden aged. So that's interesting. They're almost up on tech. They've got 1 into court advisor. Okay. And Congo going colonial. Checks out. Songhai really is the true colonial boy. Did they take... Oh, I think they just because they killed here, they got the wasteland. That checks out. And are they... They're tributaries. Oh, I see, okay. No, they're not. They're just Alawith and then, okay. 3 into logistics. Songhai is probably the most functional African right now, unless you include Ethiopia. He has snaked into the Suez. Has no ideas, but is holding court. You can really speak behind ideas. Persia, I'm assuming, is, yeah, very behind on admin still, but at least they're now 3 entering 4 on Cav ideas. They've also picked up the first manpower here from the bonuses, so that's good to see. Okay. And there's the white piece. The Ottomans are able to finally... And they have the -1 interest per annum. So there we go. 20 loans at 2.6%. They can take a lot more loans. Yeah, they can enjoy the fruits of financial, and they actually have quite a not awful tax build here. Wow, especially once they get rid of that crown land ownership, they can go ham on the tax build. This is cursed, but I guess it's to be expected. It's pure North Sea gaming, and they entered Denmark. Oh dear God. Gotta feed the dog based. England has not taken admin 7 yet, so I do wonder what they go with that. And Burgundy is struggling. Yeah, we'll go with that, but it checks out. That is so rude. Venice has now gone logistics court. It makes sense. Yes, morale builds. A lot of morale builds here, which means they're going to struggle against discipline builds later on, like something like the Ottomans. If they're able to do financial and get into a 14th, take something like artillery, there'll be 10 discipline swings consistently above them, and that is not good. But the morale is, well, morale build, right? So we'll see. Timmy, though, has a second thing with 20... They kept Bukharan ideas. They did not take Timmy ideas. So why did they form the Timmy? Probably to form Mughals. I reckon that's what they're going to do, which means if I'm Delhi, I am scared, because they're probably going to be coming in for round 2. And they are going down manufacturing, yep. They're going down manufacturing. Okay. The Bukharan Timurid hordes will be a terrifying prospect. They didn't take any tier reforms. They didn't take the tier 2. Of course, they're not Mughals yet. God. It is a terrifying reality to be in. They have a Langzan. They still have form Siam, but they need to do... They've gone through one disaster. They just need to go through a civil war. Okay. And, well, Diviet. It's gone fortification vassal, of course. It's AI. Don't worry. Bengal, I'm assuming, has taken 7. They have not taken 7. Just coring. Not the smartest, I would say. Especially when they are like 5 behind something like Bahmanis here. Delhi is at least 1 into infantry, into scientific, if they take the innovative gain passively. Because they're now getting a pretty decent passive innovativeness gain from invest in science. So that, it is plus 0.5 yearly, so it translates pretty bad to monthly, but yeah. We'll see. The world is at peace, though, so that's nice. I do wonder if Austria is able to do some surprising amount of forts for them. They are still very behind, and they haven't got the emperorship, so that hurts, but they're at least 2 into fortification now. They have the passive monthly war exhaustion reductions. Fortification doesn't get good until the end, basically. All the military buffs in the last 3. So, certainly a bit of a long-term play, and their 31 force limit is not doing much to inspire. France here is monstrous. 4 logistics, now into 3 into court. It's going to be a scary France, and it's a morale build France, which makes sense, but wow. Yeah, still doing I mean, I say a decent diversity, but it's still a lot of logistics court. And I think a lot of people should not have done logistics court, but are still doing it because they're like, they see other people doing it. Monkey see, monkey do, after all. An interesting reality, though. Ethiopia's snake here is, I mean, it's good for their country, bad for their admin. I wonder if Yemen's managed to keep up on Heck, because I'm assuming they probably keep up on... Okay, they've actually done relatively well. This is more than I expected. 2 ideas fully in. They've got the infantry build going, so yeah, another ICA build. You know what, reasonable enough diversity. And Lithuania here has, I'm assuming, gonna finish financial for them. So nice. Poland though, yeah. They are doing development cavalry. It is not the best here unless you really want to abuse the movement speed, but not the best combo. But development greed, as Poland is very strong, of course, and with a lot of Polish primary culture and abilities to culture convert. The 10% dev cost in primary and this dev cost will do very well in Poland, but we'll see. I'm assuming as third, they'll probably take something like maybe manufacturing or maybe even intrigue. Intrigue development has culture conversion cost and indeed time, which makes it very, very strong. And the policy with intrigue and cavalry is very nice as well, with principles for cost they want to build around it. So they can be very, very strong if they do partake in that. Then there's Moldavia, which they've annoyed, but checks out. Oh, that is... Okay, they've maintained it. And they've got a Novgorod vassal. I wonder what that's for. Could be anything. Could be anything. Right. Well, it's 88. When content? When is Persia going to come back? Oh, maybe that's why they might have taken all this land, because they need to form Timmy. But at the same time, they could have probably done a fake war for that. And now that they've called all it... Oh, God. That's why they formed Timurids. Look at their cores. They've gained all the Timurid cores. They have full cores on like Afghanistan, I think on like the 3 dev province. But they also have full cores on like this now. Oh, that's grim. Oh, that's why. Oh, Bowen's gonna have to last stand this. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. And they are doing very well. 76 probably isn't lobby cap. I'm assuming lobby winner is England on 79 if they are. Maybe France. I think France is probably on 100 or something. Ottomans? Who is the richest? Certainly not Muscovy, surely, no. Venice? No. Castile? Nope, absolutely not. Maybe it is Otto's. 67. Might be one of the Indians. Think of Delhi. Ayutthaya. No, 30. Bengal's 27. Who else is wealthy? Maybe the Koreans? I genuinely do not know. Probably not Brunei. No, no, no. Can't be. Who is this wealthy? The highest income. Because it might be limited ledger. I'm not sure if it's observer. Well, that seems very wrong. If they're highest income in the lobby as well. Okay, that is really strong though. Wow, this Bahmanis is insane. Bahmanis is highest income. Okay, definitely my favorite for... Because they also have all of Vijayanagar here to eat. That is disgusting. And they're running 443s without port. And look at their life savings. They've got 3 grand in the bank. They've built workshops. They built temples. Some temples. And mosques. They've even built 2 menus. They've built 2 farm estates. That is terrifying. Okay. Potential pit may be the one getting me here. That is... I think it might have to be a Bengal-Delhi coalition to be a fair fight at this rate. They're still not Admin Tech 7 because they're running 1 admin advisor. A very good ruler though. Certainly a very good ruler. Now Jacko stopped coping. I'm assuming it's because he got a good ad. No, he didn't. Okay. Of course not. No, of course not. Wallachia is, though, partaking in some innovations. And Timmy and Brun... What is Timmy and Brunei? Okay, I'm Defender of Faith. I'm assuming, right? Has to be. They did clean up a lot of their subjects, at least. Yeah, they are still... They are keeping up on ideas. They're actually doing very well on ideas. And they have set the global settlers there to come up as well. I do remain optimistic about Hawaii's game plan too. Did they upgrade any more monuments? No. It's a reassuring no to me. Alright. Morocco's colonizing. Oh god, okay. Of course they are. Cursed. And they've grabbed here, so they have at least got access to Songhai. Who they have arrived, but there we go. And everyone's decided to take the colonization decisions. Yeah, okay. They're also making their way through the... And there's the promise to Tunis for their contribution against the Mamluks. The state of this one. Which they did full state, to be fair. They're not going to turn that into a trade company, which I assume they would have, but okay. Or at least thought they would have trade company that. Oh, maybe they can't. Yeah, I'm assuming their capital is... Yes, so they can't trade company unless they move their capital into Genoa. So that would do it, and they're probably behind an admin. Yep. 2 court advisor now. So they're not doing too badly. Castile is also absolutely giga scaling right now, I'm assuming. Yeah, manpower looking pretty decent. But that France is scary. Delhi Bahmanis. Is that real? Seems to be a no. Surprise again, Vijayanagar is still not being eaten. But this army here looks like they're going to probably stab into there. Yeah, and they have a... Wow, they've really gone ham on these. Big Malvar as well, wow. Certainly a source of power. Do they go vassal here then, maybe? Because they could genuinely buff those subjects doing that. They get 50% more vassals and manpower to them. Pick up some vassalization acceptance, liberty desire from subjects developments, and vassal taxes. Oh, Jacko pause. Someone dropped? No, okay, just for fun. Oh, someone dead. That would also do it, I'm assuming. Yeah. Another rip. It's a nice world where you can zoom in and you can see the Timros twice. Zoom out, sorry, you can see them twice. Oh. But yeah, if you look at the world map right now, if you look at the whole world, you can definitely see. You can see the lobby antagonist here on Timmy. That is terrifying. I do wonder if someone does something about that, or they just let him win. If he kills Bowen here, that's going to be a rip. And of course, the Moroccan cape. God, that hurts. But hey, Zulu's here going for Court Colonial. Maybe a bit late to go Colonial, but especially since they haven't actually done Colonize the World. They didn't have Diptech 7. Might be a bit too late for that. We shall see. That's not France. Oh yeah, by the way, AI does love opening manufacturing and financial. AI loves those two idea groups. I'm not sure why. But they really weight the bonuses of financial and manufacturing a lot. So if you click on most random AI, you're going to see them. Like again, Lithuania, I know, took financial, but... you see some, like... Okay, yeah, financial in Switzerland. That really is saying something, isn't it? And like, if you look at like here, yep, okay, development. They do sometimes also like to take development. Intrigue, weirdly enough, is also another popular one. And okay, scientific just to prove me wrong, but the AI, like, they love their manufacturing as an open. God, they love manufacturing as an open. And Cologne feels like a player with their idea choices, but there we go. Speed? Probably. But this is an interesting build out of Morocco. What's their policy? Okay. That's almost a vassal build for what it's worth. I'm assuming... Well, it's meant to be because Colonial is very, colonial subjects, but yeah. It is weighted in files, but the weight I put on the file is the same. So every single idea group has the same default extra weight, which makes the AI decide on their ideas based on how the AI assess it. So first of all, the AI looks at the bonuses and assesses them and how much it wants them. Then it adjusts that by the weight given in the idea group files, if that makes sense. And I set all the weights to be the same. Feel free to check that yourself if you download the mod. It's just interesting to see what the AI values and doesn't value, I guess, for me. And it really doesn't matter because most of the time, I mean, the Germans sometimes get a couple of AIs surviving, but it only really matters for vassal selection, basically, what the AI vassals pick. And 111 forces the AI to pick mill groups, eventually. Are they gonna annex Iraq here? They are annexing Iraq, okay. I guess produce them will be very nice too. But Timmy is done with an out 2 in. Oh god, that's gonna be good. Did they full state everything or is this all... Oh god, it's all full stated. Well, they're not messing around, and that's going to be, if they get the -7 autonomy, that's going to be very nice on every forts, on all their forts. Because if you look here, yep. Autonomy 10. They take this. All their forts, and I'll give them that debuff. But there we go. Poland is weirdly half. I feel like they're admin focused here, aren't they? They are very unfortunate ruler. They almost want to abdicate him or probably mill drill him. They have 2 ideas still to catch up on and a diptech group. Otherwise at 10 they can form a Commonwealth, which they absolutely are going to do. Relatively free game with that. This though is... I mean, it makes sense why England did it, but damn. And I know it's like a very greedy thing for me to say, but you really don't need these forts. You can absolutely delete them. Because you probably, like, you could actually get manpower out of this province if you didn't have a fort on it. So if you see here the manpower, the base is 500, castle minus 500, and all the modifiers apply. So they are literally not really getting manpower out of these provinces because of forts. This would be an extra 1k cap manpower. Not that they're too behind on it, but still. Logistics Court. It's again Logistics Court. So again, another morale build England. Not maritime marine build England, which is fascinating, but I guess they don't get their marine buffs from missions. That's a lot of money. Has anyone actually done regional development? I'm curious. No. Castile maybe? No, they still haven't achieved stability. Oh, I see, they've got loans. Oh, yeah, they've got loans. I don't know how they managed this one, though. Wait, he hasn't popped his 10... So the reason a lot of these early ideas aren't being done, by the way, is that there's a mission here for capital investment for both 5 innovativeness and 10% tech and idea cost. as well as 10% dev cost and construction cost for 20 years. Well, he's able to beat almost 2 idea groups in while saving this, so that's going to be insane as well later on. And he's managed to pop diverse income. Okay, so diverse income, to do that, you need to balance your budget, have 20% tax, 20% production, and either 25% income from trade or gold, or have 250 gold for a pretty nice nifty bonus, mainly the tank is produced. So it's kind of a mini game to play, but it's certainly a worthwhile mini game to play. So for example, Tunis here has not been able to play the mini game because they make nowhere near enough. They make all their money from tax. Wow, they really make their money from tax, despite running court. I will say though, I am assuming no regional development on there. Maybe Bahmanis, yeah, there's their... Did they max money or separate piece that? Looks to me like a separate piece. Boy, they're over gold cap as well. But what I was wondering is if they had popped... No. 1 out of 3. They need 3 level 3 centers. So it's quite a big ask. I'm assuming Aitai hasn't done that already. Oh yeah, obviously not that anyone's ever gone level 4 or level 5 centers, but there are level 4 and level 5 centers. You get to see them more late game when people have an income, an economy to scale with. Surprised England hasn't greeded that many of them though, and I guess they're still not doing too great financially. Probably that war they got involved in. It isn't helping them too much, but... Yeah. They've got their holdings, and they got the Dutch polders. Should probably accept the Dutch so they can build the polders, but we shall see. We shall see. Again, England absolutely can greed too. Oh, actually, I think I know who's done some greeding. Korea. No, still only level 2 centers. I guess they've never achieved stability because they've never had fewer than 1 rebel army. But that means, oh god, they've also done this without capital investments, which is scary. Wow. Okay. And that's a big daimyo. It's all independent daimyo because I think they've killed the shogun, yep. Checks out. And that's almost 1,000 ducats from something Crownland too, damn. Would you rather be just a lemon or just a cake? I don't have to choose because I am inherently a lemon cake. That is what I am, and I don't need any kind of changes on that scale. But I don't believe it's reasonable to say anyone's anywhere close to... I was going to say close to good tech. Tech 8 on there is pretty good already. Perm, of course, is absolutely scientific infantry. Perm doing ICA build, beautiful. Of course they are. And Ottomans on Anthony, 778 as well. Stunning. I believe that was released by Venice. Yeah. I'm assuming they go Italy here, surely. They can. They do need to evict France though, but they most certainly can. They're also just missing an extra province in Italy, which they'll get if they just annex Bologna, but they also haven't popped this as well. And another court logistic down. So many morale bots. I don't think it is that strong. I think it's a case that people see those other people go for it and know that if they copy, they won't be wrong, quote. But I think it might be worth knocking court down a final amount. What I probably will do to knock down court is knock this down to be minus 10%, and the final one to be minus 15, so it's minus 25% advisor cost. But this idea group is kind of the main thing of it is content is the idea groups. And there we go, they've gone for it again. There's my content, there's empty heavy ship. That is a very well progressed siege. They won. And they've just breached it as well. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's unlucky. And they win that right away. And it's now scorched. They've been caught napping, and they've secured the straight crossing day one. There's even more heavies popping in. They walk on with a 3 siege immediately breach. Damn, okay. Now they are forced here to progress to go into Fez. I'm assuming Fez will not have the same... But their prosperity has also been reworked to no longer give dev costs, but provide things like not plus 25, plus 10 goods produced, as well as 10 tax, a bunch of modifiers to missionary strength and culture conversion costs and time, as well as some manpower and sailor modifiers. I think the sailor modifiers probably need to be nerfed. I just didn't want to nerf it prosperity too much mid-campaign. Troop-wise, they're running 60k. Are the Moroccans able to field a comparable amount? No, but they have 30 ICA to make up for that, and they are going to be hitting pretty hard, because this is just morale build. Wow, that is morale build. That is 2 points of morale on them. Yeah, they popped first step morale here, aren't they? And Papal Blessing, yep, until 1502. That's a very big overstack by them, and they take the retreat. Not looking good for the Moroccans. I believe they're Albus Tunis. Tunis should probably help. I think the writing's on the wall. If, Tunis doesn't help, what's going to happen next? They're not out yet, but this is not good progress for them. This is not good progress for them at all. I think if the entire Moroccan army, Tunisian army was there, 30k would have been a close fight. And if the Tunis full commit to this, I think they just win. But it's something to bear in mind. Interesting. Are they just giving up already? Yep. Looks like it. Well, because Tunis did stay in the fight, because they certainly did that, right? That's revanchism for them. If we take a look at their... They get separate pieced out. Damn, okay. No revanchism for them, I guess. But okay, that is pretty huge for Castile. Because that is a very highly developed capital, as well as the straight crossings. Super secured now. Look at this. Like, you are not invading Iberia from this direction. Mountain fort, mountain fort. Highlands, mountain fort. That is disgusting to ever have to invade through that. I'm about to say Fez has to be one of the greatest zone of control forts ever. Just, let's do a quick count of the provinces it's providing zone of control to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Its zone of controls 8 provinces, controlling all movement here into Morocco, controlling all movement into Iberia, and controlling like movement into the north of it. It's beautiful fort. But that is a very free one. Before you wonder, isn't this nobility really bad? No, they're getting 40% manpower from that. Oh, there's 5 financial. They also have some monthly gold depletion chance. They don't get gold depletion now, so Kosovo has been devved, but they also get monthly gold inflation impact, so that's neat. Yeah, before you say this is too overpowered, bear in mind, financial ideas is on like its 4th buff before people are finally taking the thing. I'm surprised Lobby Terrorist hasn't done much. And they called in England for this. No, Hawaii is... Did they deck and now they're getting destroyed? Oh no. Oh no, the French! They needed their navies. The French army!
Oh no.
It's comparable quality, which is disgusting. .6 naval morale. Yep, Golden Age, Reform naval professionalism. Oh, it might be just over. Hawaii is a incredible naval power, but also because look at the 4.6 naval morale here. I mean, it's naval morale build, I guess. Literally. But there's the English Navy in there, 15 heavies. Oh god. It ain't enough. It just ain't enough. I mean, the Hawaiians are losing ships, but they have the morale to maintain us. And that's it. Flawless Hawaiian victory. Flawless Hawaiian victory. The English, Portuguese, and Venetians are already fighting over the land, but regardless. This is the French declaration, right? Because it's a Bayamo. Yep, the French went in on it. This was the French play, and yet... Well, yeah, he's got 537 dev, but I'm not gonna lie, France. You're not want to talk about dev. You have almost double his dev, and it's a 2v1 you called in England. Combined, you have 3 times his development. You should not be complaining about that, damn. That is not something you should be complaining about, wow. Jesus Christ, that's incredible. I guess cannon event for Hawaii. Beautiful. Right. Morocco, though. Ooh. Portugal's just sitting here very quietly. Maybe they don't, maybe they just don't notice they've got these colonies here, but... I'm assuming this isn't unreasonable as a peace deal. But it will be the end of French colonial ambitions on the Caribbean. I do wonder if... No one's going for Australia. I wonder why. Why no one's going for Australia? I swear if that was Mamluks, I would have been very... But I am still curious. Quick tech check. 888. How close is 9? Far, so no one's taking that. Okay. We're not going to see first 3ADA builds yet. Oh, IVS reduced to an OPM. Oh, Ming might be able to go and retake the mandate. Wow, these Mongolian borders are stunning, frankly. Well, Realm Eyes comeback. Love to see it. Right. Yo, cheers, Donray. Appreciate it. There we go, Hawaii supremacy. I mean, they haven't won yet, but they're going to need to land a lot here. And, I mean, they're Golden Age, right? Yeah, so this is also them doing temp morale. So with Hawaiian Golden Age and temp morale, they're able to maintain this, but also bear in mind, they haven't taken a mill yet. They're forced to take a mill idea here, so they're going to be very, very strong. Like, they're only just barely maintaining army, like, morale equivalency. And that's because they all spot morale event. Yeah, okay, they have a lot of things very rigged in their direction right now, to be fair. This is peak Hawaii. It's also downhill from here. They are very over-forcement, but they'd be able to afford it because, wow. Yeah. Also, wow, wait, how are they not highest income? Hawaii is highest income, though. I repeat, Hawaii is highest income now. Oh. Highest income. And they're trying to peace out. They're leaving. There's no way. Ultimate Hawaii victory. Atlantis will rise again. Again, Hawaii is also cursed to take every other fight as a 1v3. Because they are not allowed allies. They are not allowed any player allies. Nada. But I guess the English saw that and they cut their losses. They also are losing 3 Ducats to the Caribbean. I'm assuming some kind of Diplo went down here for this to not be a thing, but yeah. Oh, that's probably going to upset them. They should probably... The French should probably put a merchant into Bordeaux. I'm just going to say that. A Morocco alliance. Okay. Interesting. I was going to say it's breaking rules. No, it's not. That's not a player. Hawaii is winning history. Atlantis will rise again. I do wonder what they take as their idea, though, here. I mean, it's kind of begging for a logistics morale build, as everyone else is partaking in it, but it's not great for them, outside of, well, the court advisor policy. Fortification might genuinely be the ultimate meme, though, because they will be able to... +1 global defender dice roll bonus, and their opening idea is +1 combat bonus and trainer capital, which is coastline. So this is a colony. They can't just seize this colony, though. They can just seize that, as ironic as that sounds. Okay. They don't need to take down a piece, too. Anyway, Ottomans are backing up war. Against the Hungarians. Okay, yeah, somebody's told me that the Hungarians may not be long for this world, then. I'm assuming they take half the goddamn country. Yep. Yep. Well, for any Hungarian enjoyers out there, they have bad news up ahead of them. But Russia's involved. Wait, what war is this? It's Ottoman conquest. They caught in Poland. Muscovy's defending. Okay. And yet another attempt. I'm assuming they probably want Novgorod out. Frankly, very reasonable request. And Muscovy has gone infantry court, which is a unique combination as well, that's for sure. It's not the best policy, I would say, but it is mill advisor cost if they want to take that. Mill tech cost is nice as well. Infantry court is a weird hybrid between the infantry plus something like scientific versus the logistics thing. You can also definitely tell like the power of groupthink, because you have infantry scientific, and let me guess, infantry scientific. Okay, I'm assuming not infantry scientific yet, but probably infantry scientific. In like the India box, right? Well, not really box, they're fighting. And you look at Europe, and it's... Well, I mean, Ottoman's obviously the exception with infantry financial here, but then you see... Not on Orleans, please, can I click on France? Thank you. Logistics Corps. Look at Castile, Logistics Corps. You look at Venice, Logistics Court, or Court Advised Logistics, they mess with the order. Austria, Fortification Court, fair. Brandenburg is infantry court as well, so it's kind of like a localization where everyone in this area is taking logistics court as a build, and then you see all of the people taking infantry scientific. Infantry scientific is of course very reminiscent of the old quality innovativeness back in the day, but yeah. Awesome rabbit Uncon? Oh, literally Uncon, I see. Well, unironically, good news for Muscovy, because they're going to get revenge from this, but if I were to wager a guess, I am going to make the rather reasonable assumption. The Hungarians are going to lose hot. Golden City is also a very, very nice monument, minus 1 interest per annum. This would actually be a huge monument for the Ottomans, because they've kind of already stacked minus 1 interest per annum from financials. So that would be very disgusting for them. But I believe they value the Poland alliance a lot more than an extra reduction on their loans, because... Wait, what? Did they go bankrupt? How are they loan-free? Okay, well, they are scaling. How are they doing buildings-wise? Well, they are doing well on buildings. It's a scary Ottomans. And this extra admin point would obviously be very nice for them. Ah. Yeah, they demilitarized the Hungarians. Took all their forts. Or their border forts, to be clear. Oh boy. And Hungary's gone. Yeah. And there's Austria, really? I'm assuming Austria drop isn't intentional.
Wants them.
Hello, Austria drop intentional?
Not us.
Both drops at rage quit.
Don't think so.
Austria rage quit, really?
Hungary and Austria both.
Well, I guess
at the same time after getting 100.
Shut the fuck up!
I'm gonna say fix Austria. Let me, Jacko. Can you say like from Austria protect? Like not like if they Austrian AI like allies something, so you can still fight Austria but don't like eat them. I'm gonna say fix them to still be like reseed a nation there.
That's what I'm saying.
Player skill issues and throws the wall. Anyway, who was asking for Morocco maps?
Don't disagree, but they yeah. Anyway.
Brunei.
Have you got maps?
Someone sent me that while they rage quit. They lost wars basically. They got really destroyed. This I can't allow this power vacuum in Europe though, because it's basically just. I mean, I guess big hearsay, but honestly no, just Ottomans, Poland, and France just eat this, and that's disgusting. But yeah, rest in peace, Hungary. I can see this being the end of Hungary though. Did they abandon this out of spite? I think they abandoned that out of spite. That's cruel. But I'm sure Hawaii will be fine. They're disgusting incomes as well. The Portuguese are very quickly also trying to re-establish themselves on the... Oh... God, Venice made this a trade center, didn't they? Okay. Well, so far so good, but we are yet again approaching a new era of peace as the Ottomans pay off their debt. That is somewhat scary. This, Timmy, scares me though, because Jesus Christ. Yep, they've got it now. Which is a good time to test that, indeed. Ah! Of course, that does nothing, because it's minimum autonomy territories, and, it ain't a territory. My apologies. So this is literally only good for trade companies. Probably fix that to be just minimum autonomy. Oops. My apologies, Timmy, but you can enjoy the Tengus produce, and any trade companies you've set up, you'll have a great time. Otherwise, surely Korea can't keep getting away with double. Surely not, right? I get the all-power cost, but like, come on. Do they really want the yearly corruption that bad? Actually, surprisingly so. Damn, they actually are rooting out. Guess their harmony is very low, makes that interesting. They are... I would assume they would have flipped Shinto. And they have a Tengri province, which is cursed, but there we go. Ayutthaya continues attempting to catch up desperately, and running not centerfold karma, but makes sense. They've gone pretty far into Cav now. It's a very nice policy here on Cav build. What's Lithuania doing? Did they deck an independence war against... Well, that's not good for them, is it? Did they have negative opinion then when they die broke the union? I'm assuming that's what happened. Well, I guess they can get the money out of them. Also, wow. This is peak AI. Financial artillery on the open. Let's go. Financial artillery open. That is beautiful. And yeah, rest in peace, Ottomans. Surprised the Timmies haven't gone for round 2 yet. I'm assuming it's because they're truced. Yeah, till 98. I'm assuming they're going to go right back in. God, this Bukhara Nagai scares me. But there we go. An interesting world we live in. Player map mode wise, yeah, I mean, there'll be a reseed here, but still quite an interesting map, especially once Lithuanian domain is restored. This uneasy alliance in India is also weird. I mean, most certainly Bahmanis is by far the strongest of the three. They kind of need to be working together, I would guess, but they've literally not allied any of them. Well, Bahmani's allied Yemen, and that's it. I'm not filled with confidence. I'm not filled with confidence. Also, Persia and Bahmanis are in war. What? This is Faithful. Yeah, over QQ, Defender of Faith. 100%, that's what it is. Okay. I'll be back in just 1 second. 1 teeny little second. Down. I'm back, but smugglers are running rampart off the right. Where was I? Yeah. Anyone started a war I was gone? Absolutely not. Still though, ultimate Hawaiian victory. I wonder if they're going to push it or they're going to be content to AFK dev click their islands until the end of time. Might be the latter, but we shall see. Also, congrats on AI Bohemia for surviving this long and going to scientific. BB is... They are full infantry at least. They are behind now on tech, but I think they'll catch up. And they are... They certainly look like they're one court advisor, but they're not going down. It has Hesse caught up yet. Infantry manufacture. So this feels very weird to see manufacturing on... Like... on a small nation, although it really isn't that small per se. 12 income is not great at this point, neither is 64%, but they're certainly like... I don't think they resist a France, but they do resist. Ah. Guys. I think I might be going into Burgundy. Just a vibe. One could say just a vibe. But that could indeed be occurring. Is France full ideas yet? Yep. 5.46 morale. They are running Papal Blessings. They're running Morale Advisor. They are. But this is pretty consistent. They will just be on 5.46. And also their attrition is being shot down because they have minus 33% here and they have minus 33 on the policy. So their land attrition is significantly reduced. And in Prolonged Warfare, that really does add up. No other bonuses yet, but I believe there's a tier 5 reform for that if they want to take it. All land attrition, organized military staff. Yeah, there's minus 15 here and sustained discipline. And the French are building up to Force Summit, a very scary Force Summit of that, too. They are largest army. Yes, that's 2 mill idea groups finished. Okay, still sitting here with 2 colonists and an extra colonist. Yeah. I mean, what are they going to colonize? They don't have the can recruit explorers or conquistadors, of course, but you need ideas for that. Does this show strength? Oh, that is very good for Tunis. They're able to get a humiliation off here. That is very nice of them. Okay. I do have to say though, in terms of like scaling, Bahmani is the scary. No, Arak was always in Castile. Arak is a Castile enjoyer, turns out as well. I was gonna check, was there... Yeah, they've really built up. Have they issued monopolies? Or is that just the autonomy, just like through the roof? Yep, they actually issued monopolies. Damn, okay. Not sure if I agree with that innovation, but they actually issued monopolies. Damn. Really? They issued monopolies. Did not expect them to. Maybe from mercantilism? I think they were death warring trying to survive against VJ. Wait, they're actually fighting this? What are they doing? Why? Why would you fight this? In what universe do you want to fight this for? They don't get anything of it. How long does it take for monopolies to lose money? Yeah, the moment you press them, basically, it's awful because you don't get any scale income from them. You never get any future income. It's just terrible. You don't want to run monopolies. Basically ever. The only time I say it's acceptable to run monopolies is when you accept that you're going to lose money from it, but you need a state loyalty. Or you are literally death warring, which I think is what happened here. Why are they fighting this? Because, okay, they push a bunch. Doesn't Bowen just go... Okay, it's actually quite a bit. Actually, literally those 3 and then... I guess Bowen is leisurely setting up to fight? Still though, he really... Why are they doing this? For what purpose? Are they setting up like some kind of last stand that I'm too dumb to understand? Scientific cav though. Finally, pure cav CA. Pure cav CA build. Yeah, I mean, he's forcing him to commit to this. He's going to drain... What happened there? That is stupid. Entirely so. I don't understand why they would do that.
Lemon cake.
Okay. Damn, Bowen, I didn't think it'd actually make you fight that over Aki.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, what? He can't take any land from you. Why is he doing that?
He's just asking for money.
Oh. Might be cheap to kill him.
Could you pretty please give me a modifier to reduce
No.
There's a skill issue.
It wasn't. No. I should have gone one anyways. No.
Anyway, he.
So what I'm hearing is that you took loads of money out of Lithuania. Oh, you. You fuck.
He abdicated from Lithuania's negative relations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
like -2 or something.
Yeah, like
not skill issue.
You deserve
Great skill issue.
And then negative. I mean, that's literally
By the way,
how they work.
Seriously though, can I take Samagoshi?
Got out casualty on that. What?
Right.
God, it is not looking good for you, Bowen. You know what? Maybe it's time for you and the Ottomans to become best buds again.
We did could say that.
I can bail Bowen out again.
Yeah, I mean, this is very arseful. I can see why he's doing that for max money, and I think he gets away with it here, because Persia really should not be committing to this, but because Timmy is winning this, and they've allied Muscovy now. Well, I guess they've drawn their borders. Although that is a very ambitious border they've drawn, because they have a vassal on Muscovy, but for now, at least they remain allied. Probably a relief for Muscovy, but if anything, it's a relief for Timmy, because now I can just focus on eating Asia. And we're not talking about, like, a metaphorical. No, just Asia. Of course, that's Poland. Yeah, so I'm assuming he lost it by... He just died by an event on -2. No, he just skillished and abdicated -2. That is peak stupidity. That I'm definitely not safe fixing. That is what one could say deserved. Okay, there goes Geneva. Interesting. Why are they sending so many ships around? Interesting. Portugal Oscar Logistics Corps. God damn it. And the Hawaiians are, I'm assuming, gonna be ready to walk in. Yeah. Yeah. And it's 3 conquests, so the war score is going to be insane for this. Yeah, look, all of that is like 67. And they're almost finished manufacturing. When they finish manufacturing, it's going to be insane for their eco as well. Like, Bahmanis, unironically, should not be doing this. So they're basically doing is they're weakening of Persia. That's going to weaken that's going to not be able to weaken Timmy even more. That's going to, you know, kill them eventually too. Because this is a Mughals. Like, this is just Mughals, and this is going to be a monstrous Mughals. It's also really well built. What are they colonizing? I think. It's also, again, a really well built Mughals because it's going to be a very rich Mughals from goods produced. There's the peace deal. Do they accept the extortion? I'd assume so, but they also didn't take anything from Yuki. Bowen has 100% capital infiltration furnace already. That is Cav armies, but he's also missing half the army, basically, and he's already at 4 summit. There is discipline to be gained. Miltech 9 though may be a bit more of a higher priority. He can already take Tech 9. Okay, he can't take Tech 9. He's close to that. I think he might need an Ottoman intervention. Might be his only hope here. Otherwise, if we consider the peace deal, I mean, yeah. It won't be this clean, but I think this is a indication of the scale of the damages that you could commit. Which is scary. Morocco virus, see, nice. Oh no. Oh god, these are all raided by the Moroccan. The Moroccans are not just the Pirates of the Caribbean, they're the pirates of... I know there's a war going on, 1 second. The Moroccans are the Pirates of the Caribbean, Mike. These are Moroccan cores, I think. No. I have true guess just to come pirate them, I see. Yep. Did they pirate this? They raided coast on the Hawaiian capital. They don't know what Hawaii is, but they know enough of it to raid their coast. Oh, that's beautiful. True Pirates of the Caribbean, stunning. Right, let's go see Persia die. That looks like death. I think that was the battle, by the looks of it. Yep. Where are their armies at? Down here. Oh, no manpower. That seems about right. Ah, okay. Okay. The Ottomans. Finally going to put a stop. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, they're assaulting. With what men? That's the problem with camp builds. That's the problem with camp builds. Ten morale. Oh, he rolls a 9 though. But yeah, this is going to have to be something that the Timmies full commit to. But indeed, initially, they're going to be beaten back here and then some. If they grab this, they do get a massive boost to eco and minus 32% cap costs, so they are going to be disgusting on the amount of troops they field. You know that they're already not disgusting. That's 1.2k manpower a month with 117k in the field. That's insanely stupid again. But they have a large empire with a lot of zealots and not a trivial amount of people revolting, so... Do they come back from this? I mean, obviously the Timmies do manage to come back. My question is that going to be enough for Persia? Doubt it. We'll see. We'll see. I remain optimistic. Hey, Portugal grab the islands. And England's going to, yep. And Morocco's going into, yep. Oh god, it's all cursed. And Congo's doing things. And has Zulu done anything yet? Kind of. Grabbing a defensive hill. Makes sense. Interesting. Oh, this is just trade node borders, I see. Surprised no one bothered going to Madagascar, even Mahafali's still alive. But yeah, it's going to take a while for the Timmies to regroup. While they do that, I mean, the Ottomans are probably pretty committed to that. Finishing financial is going to be that huge for them. Regiment cost is good, but it's not, like, it's not going to win you wars. I mean, okay, it's going to win you wars, it's not going to win you battles. 20% regiment cost, so... We'll see. Surprised I haven't seen that much maritime being taken. It is a very good trade idea. Seen maritime infantry here for that 20% trade efficiency, 50 trade steering, and naval economy bonuses, but still. So you might see more of it. Okay. Well, they're grouping up. I think they still will have taking. Yep. Mashhad, they picked a good war goal. It's quite deep. It's quite not defensible. Mul's pretty defensible though. That's pretty defensible. Yeah, that whole operation is going to be miserable for them. No, I'm not seeing the maps, thank you. Okay. They're grouping up for the fight. I'm assuming the Timmies are practically around. Well, sorry, my mouse is feeling a bit light. Yep. I mean, the Persians are like guarding Iraq, basically, but... Okay, there's the moves forward. They're going to grab some vision, promise occupation. You have to be also really careful. Assuming they want to take this approach. Ironically, either Persia wants to fort here, or they want to put troops here to force them to take defensive battles on this province specifically. Thank you, Gato. Very cool. We shall see that Ardabil is going to move up for them, but that's just AI innovations. And they're going to move forward to Qazim. They'll see the Ottomans, when they do move in, they'll see the Ottomans are there. What if they keep pushing on, they'll get spooked. Well, I mean, Ottomans were not paying for their troops, apparently, so they're not getting spooked. Or maybe they got new tech. Oh, they got Tech 9. Oh, it's 9 on 9 now. 9 on 9 violence. Tech 10 is cavalry tech. It's going to take them up from quite a few extra pips, actually. 3 more pips. That'll be a big one if they do grab that, but obviously they're not grabbing it this far ahead of time. And there's 1500, so Reformation could spawn. I'd like to keep an eye on that though, because... Oh, they're... Yeah. That's cruel, guys. That's cruel. Oh well. No, they pushed for it. They've gone for it. Ottomans can definitely take this fight. I'm assuming they breach. No, okay, they're not. They almost get position then. Well, I mean, you didn't kill the thing, so that's why you're quote unquote lost the table. You didn't get. You still got, you know, Lower Egypt from it. Not the end of the deal. Not the end of the world. Interesting they're falling back, though. What? They're just going to push where the Ottomans are? Not an awful strategy. Also, if they babysit these rebels, they might get some of them to break eventually, but that's a very long-term plan. Not one I'd think they'd want to partake in. Ottomans, though, I mean, Hungary's dead, and that's pretty much got their name on it. They've taken most things they want from Mamluks, and guessing they probably have some kind of deal over what they're taking and not taking with Basra here. So assuming the Mamluk lands are pretty guaranteed, even if they do something like this. This maybe? No, they can snake and be miserable, but if I were to guess, they'd probably do this and max money. Yeah, maybe this and max money. They are Desert Dev enjoys, but either way. Are they taking fights? No, they've set up and started staring at each other. The mountain forts are depressing. There is no way the Zulus... It's coming up, Zulu. They've just spawned colonialism. GG's onto the Zulu. GG's Zulu for colonialism. Actually rigged. The Zulus are the colonizers. You've heard it here first, folks. Beautiful. Folks. 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 I think it's folks, yeah. The Zulus are the colonizers. How are you on no manpower while sitting... I mean, in non-MP wars, but I guess this kind of makes sense. They're gonna take battles? No, but they're probably about to annex poor little Burgundy. Oh god, rip. Oh god, rip. Well, he's migrating. I'm guessing they want to take Luxembourg too. Cruel is all I will say. Cruel. Did Lithuania break free from you again? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that's really on you, Poland, at this point, if you've lost it twice. Like, come on, man. You know they break when they're above 0 happiness, like... You have Restoration of Union. But damn. Oh god, he's making them islands. Or at least, well, one island still. That's gonna be on you, Chief. Okay, they aren't pushing anyone in the force, they're not stupid. And they've all taken because they did technically let the subjects take that over. This is not good for the Timmy momentum. But that's good for the Timmy finances. God, that is disgusting for the amount of troops they have in the field. But that's the funny cab manufacturing build. Minus 42%. If they had tribes as well, they could have had reductions from that. Because of the cost, but they did not. And I'm assuming this is all horses. Their horses, I'm assuming, are... Well, they're not quite cheaper. Not quite cheaper than infantry, but they're getting there. Oh! Server lost. Jacko?
Yeah, it's time. It's time.
Yeah, what happened?
It's Protestant time.
Oh, I see.
No one could take a
Me
save.
when I can only say letters.
Yep, there's my crash for trying to take a save.
Yeah.
Canon event. Okay, well, do you want to spawn Protestantism?
I am doing it as we speak.
Yep. Watch the Protestants not fix it. We're just like, that's it, good MP, guys.
Alright. Hawaii will end it off the French.
world.
It was always going to happen. I didn't think we'd make it this far in this
I did
session,
not think we'll make it this far this session, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
not that many laggers.
The strategy of just killing all the laggers. SMH my head.
Yeah, target anyone that lags. Let's go 5 speed.
Ooh.
No.
Portugal's gonna get deleted.
Whoa.
What happens with Portugal?
They lag the game.
Okay,
Lemon,
can you say fix me? Because I got
No.
a bug.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
will
it's
save
unfairly
fix
so
you
good.
-1 tech. I swear to God. Poland's ruined my will to save fix every time. I swear, the moment he sees me, it's just an immediate request for some random save fix.
I got an
Alright, who
obsessive
wants reformation in
perfectionist in multiplayer. It's not allowed.
What did
Spin the
happen?
wheel.
Spin the wheel! Spin the wheel!
Do you want me to...
Spotted in India.
Okay. Oh, true, actually, alright. Gambling time.
Yes! Donna, you know what to do.
Wheel of names. Right, who wants it? Who wants it?
What's what?
Going on the list.
Protestant.
What we want?
Protestantism.
Wait. Put Barbados on the wheel.
Lithuania.
Make Protestantism spawn in India, please.
Congo's actively spawning. Yes,
It literally has to scope to fucking European provinces.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, it has to be in Europe.
Give me London.
No.
No.
Alright, anyone. I've got the wheel up on
Can I
stream.
request other
Anyone?
people to have it?
No. You can submit your country towards it.
I mean,
Anyone submitting their country to the wheel.
Where do we submit it?
I
On
thought
the
we'd
Lemon live stream.
I thought we'd play until we spin until the person who doesn't want it gets it.
Okay, I
What
submit,
is the wheel
I submit
for?
AI
That'll
to
take too long.
The wheel
You
form,
win.
just shout at me, I'll put it. Put it in. Stream is up. We're doing the
I
wheel stream.
submit AI.
Brandenburg wants the
AI needs to
Protestant.
be there.
Okay, Brandenburg.
What?
Put it in
Brandenburg.
names.
And
Frankfurt.
AI. Anyone else? I'm gonna spin it once at the time.
Frankfurt.
Zulu.
Frankfurt, Tunis.
What is
Tunis
the
can't
wheel
spawn.
for again? I'm sorry.
What's the wheel?
Tunis? Why did you put it in Tunis? I don't want it.
Well, I mean, they can't. Someone said your name. Sorry. Anyway, who else?
Can
Austria.
What is the
Brunei
wheel
wants
for?
it.
That's under AI.
Protestantism.
It's for spawning Protestantism.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, sure,
want
I
it.
can take that. Oh,
I'll
okay.
put France in there as well.
I want to go in.
Mamluk.
England. That's a fun one
No,
if
thank
that
you.
happens. I'll get rid of
Mamluk
Tunis.
is in there.
I didn't ask for that.
Alright, so you have Brandenburg, Frankfurt, Austria, France, England, or an AI. We're not gonna. Should we do removal or do you want it to be spawned like.
Fuck it. It can be in Tunis if you want. Hit it.
Didn't want to do that.
Remove me from the wheel.
Remove from the wheel or with us?
Hang on.
Give Protestant
Brandenburg.
to
Colmean says Ethiopia, if you can spawn it there.
No, you
They
can't.
are Christian.
They can't because that's for Europe. So I'm gonna quickly say, do we want to do removal where your name comes up on the wheel and it's removed from the wheel, or do you want to do wheel stream for additive wheel stream?
Just whoever it lands on gets it.
Alright, well but how am I meant to
make
pay to win on the lemon cake
option.
stream? Guys?
That's for you to figure out.
I'm sitting ready with
Alright, if you give me money, I'll let you submit another country who doesn't want to be submitted.
A few piece of shit.
Looks like
I don't
just
want
kidding.
to be on again.
It's a moment.
Right, wrong time. I'll put Burgundy in as well. That's it, last ditch. Alright, good luck everyone. We're off. Ooh. Alright, the country that makes the most sense.
Let's go.
Brandenburg.
It should have been Frankfurt. The Frankfurt player would have loved that.
Well, the wheel spoke, so...
Well, there is no Frankfurt player.
Frankfurt
They
doesn't
don't
even
exist.
exist.
So...
What do you mean, they don't? Brandenburg doesn't exist?
BB.
No, Brandenburg does
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
I see. Well, it's Brandenburg. The wheel has spoken.
Come on, really? I don't want that.
Well, you have it. The wheel has spoken. You're gonna put your name in if you didn't want it.
Why does Brandenburg not want it?
Oh, and which
I want to
event is
be
it? The actual
reformed, not Protestant.
Oh, you can have a nice debate in your country about it later then.
get some religious liberties out.
Wait, what the hell is Workshop of the World?
Can you just
What's
console
that? Look at
command
general.
switch me to reformed instead?
No.
Reformed will spawn naturally.
Yeah.
I hate this.
That's okay. If you, the wheel has spoken. The wheel spoke that you're Protestant. You're Protestant now. Congratulations on your promotion.
Why did you even put yourself on the wheel if you didn't want to
I
get
did not. I did not.
What do you mean you did not? How did you get on the wheel then? I literally said I'm putting in if you want it. I think someone shouted your
I didn't
name.
even say my name. Someone else did.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you should have told yourself to get off the wheel then.
I told you I don't want to be on the wheel.
Well, shout that
The wheel
louder
is
next
spoken.
time.
Yeah, be louder.
I literally said it. What can a man do?
You could louder. Sorry, I guess it's LARP Protestant that the Protestant Reformation starts in Brandenburg. When did it start in real life? Like, who was the guy? Where's Martin Luther from?
Wittenberg in
Saxony.
Saxony.
It was Saxony, Wittenberg.
Oh, do you own Saxony?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think he owns Wittenberg.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not roleplay. Yeah, Wittenberg. Okay. Huh. Neat. Anyway, well, rip. Either way,
problems.
That's okay, Brandenburg. I'm sure your country will be able to talk it out later.
Can I get Lithuania?
Jesus
Lose the
fucking
leadership and
Christ.
everything.
Sorry?
He's gonna lose the empire, yeah.
Oh, no, I mean, only if you flip. You can still stay national Protestant.
Yeah,
but
if you
then
just
you
stay
should
at like
debuff.
0% religious unity.
Great of just debuffing mid
No,
Why even
you have to
hate
bear in
this
mind, it's
shit?
a roll of the cosmic dice. I mean, I spawned Protestant Reformation as England once in the other MP, because I rolled the cosmic dice, so... If you just got the event, then you got event. That's instead of doing the RNG of the event, you do the RNG of the wheel.
I want a reroll.
What? Well, for just $4.99.
Yeah, just pay for it then.
No, we're not doing a reroll.
I mean,
Sorry.
I did. Oh, didn't I?
No, there's no pay to win. Sorry, Danre has rooted out corruption.
No, that's crazy.
No corruption.
What if I pay you 50 euros?
That's it. We're in a post-corruption society.
Okay.
I know.
Did you test the Jacko, by the way?
Muscovy's asking me why I lost Lithuania.
What if they bribe
Little does he
officials,
know.
Oh my god.
I'll-
That's almost on the same level as one guy in one EU4 game who fucking accidentally pressed the bankruptcy button before the game ended.
Based. I do that all the time. I not accidentally. I just go bankrupt for fun in games. Yeah, I just go bankrupt just to feel something.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I have to fight the Ottomans day one? Well, let me press the bankruptcy button to make
Well,
it
it's
fair.
just an intimidation.
I pressed the bankrupt button just to take out the loans.
I just press it so I can feel something in the war.
I just press the bankruptcy button to decrease my inflation.
Oh.
Oh, everyone's an observer? Okay, that was a very quick load down.
I'm just like that.
Jacko's built
Oh wait,
different.
are we hosting? No.
Yeah.
No, we are just
No,
sitting in the
game
lobby.
over.
Yeah, GG, that's it. We should crash again the second time. That would be tragic.
I prefer orange cake, honestly.
Alright, that's it.
Heresy. That's heresy.
I mean, either way, I'm not eating, so
I mean,
it's
it's
fine.
literally heresy in my lands now, right? Isn't it?
True. Just
Like, I
convert the
don't know why
provinces.
you're
Easy.
surprised.
You will be found in a ditch the next morning.
The man, why did you drop the Lithuania PU? I'm just curious. He knows. Oh no.
Does he know?
Does he know?
Does he know?
Those who know.
Can I get it back in a save fix?
No.
No.
Literally a skill issue. It is literally a skill issue. It's not like due to the.
Okay, no. You can be
delete
fair though.
Poland.
I see money button, I take it. Like, be fair. If you see a money button, you take it.
True EU4
Are you aware
player
of
knows
something
that
called consequences of your actions? It's a concept.
text is not truly your friend.
If the button's green, I click it.
Exactly.
Lemon, just give us the chance to actually colonize some stuff by deleting Poland. Doesn't it sound great?
If I just delete Poland, so you can true.
Yeah.
There is one
I have
MP
the
mod
decision,
which I
but
was
there's
thinking
no
of
reason
making.
to take it.
There'll be the ultimate troll, of course, and that is that we run vanilla MP, probably with like lemon mod ideas or whatever, just normal vanilla. But the twist is that I change the UI and I like enforce that everyone isn't using their own UI, where every single green highlight on a positive thing is red, and every single red negative thing is green, and that's it. That's the change.
You need to actually read.
Fair, so that's a war crime.
Do next April Fools do that?
It's not on April Fools. I am
community
forcing
will
you to
be
read the
insane.
game. I am forcing you to.
Yeah.
Reading comprehension will go up.
What
No,
we could
I'll
also
just
do it.
see what's
we could
red
also
and
do an
take that.
EDP where every option in an event is just hidden, so you actually need to read the event.
That sounds better, actually.
That is.
You need to
I
guess.
can't actually
Sounds
read. I
like
just
torture.
go off the color of the text.
Yeah, well, you don't got that anymore then.
I guess I can localize all the red and green into orange, so you have to like find out. Make
Do an
everything
MP, but
yellow.
they all start with fifth monarchist.
No.
Actually, you should do it so
Wait.
the events show you the options, but after you take it, they roll if you get if there's stability, one stability, they roll afterwards if you get +1 stability or -1 stability.
I mean, if you
So
want
it's
to
even
do
more
gambling, have a decision you can press, where 9 out of 10 times when you press the decision, it gives you +1 in each tech, and the other 1 out of 10 it runs the fifth monarchist shatter event. It's Russian
Right.
coordination.
I have an idea.
One
Remember
That sounds good,
to
actually.
tech 32 and then just
Remember that?
extend.
You
Remember
should
that
just
video
do
from
all
a
of that
while
and
back
put it into
where
a
you
big
deleted
gambling one.
But then have like a 5-year cooldown on the gamble button, so you can't just press it 32 times and then recover.
Every event is randomized.
Video from a while back where you deleted a
false
country
gambling, I
every
can gamble
25 years.
every second.
That was a good video. I like that video. But yeah.
Yeah, remember that and the video you did where you delete a great power every 25 years?
Yeah,
Do
just do
that,
that MP.
except it's MP, and after every session you delete one of the biggest great powers. That'd be
Thing is, that's just such a rage quit moment, especially putting heart. Imagine putting heart and soul into playing the country and they just delete it.
Yeah,
That's what he
imagine
does.
putting your
Yeah.
heart and soul into
But it's
your
funny.
country and they just ruin it by spawning Protestantism in your capital.
Is it in your capital?
One province.
Imagine this.
Oh, that's okay. That's just in Berlin. You don't need Berlin. All I've heard from the
Imagine-
Germans is they keep telling about how Berlin is ruining their country. So just give Berlin to like Bikini or something.
I mean, true. Like we actually lose money by having Berlin. If Berlin was just sucked up by the void, then we'd be better off.
Imagine how
We go,
many
everyone.
countries-
No. Anthony, can you
is it-
select? Anthony's selected. Who are we missing?
Muscovy. We're missing Muscovy, ironically. And that's it.
Weren't we like 38 the last time
We had to go back to
started
an
the lab?
autosave.
Yeah, there's Austria and Hungary are both gone.
Yeah, so they're both rage quit, but we're also missing a Muscovy, you know.
Oh, Austria and Hungary rage quit. That's crazy.
Come on, I've got an even better idea for a gambling button.
Where is it?
If you win the gambling, which is 9 times out of 10, you get 1 ducat. If you lose, it uninstalls Windows 64 from your computer.
Well,
Is that even possible with EU4 code?
Unless
Lemon made chess. I'm pretty sure anything's possible with the EU4 code.
You know what we should do? Next MP, we just meet up in real life and go to a IRL casino and gamble our lives.
No, not real life.
Next to
Not
you,
outside.
next to you for
EU4 players to go outside and
Ottomans and
No.
Mablooks just meet up in a park and then they just have a boxing match. Winner integrates the loser.
no, before every session, 1 hour before we meet up, everyone gets 500 chips and we actually play poker. And then when the session starts, everyone gets the amount of chips they still have as, money. in game.
Ooh, true. That's actually not a bad idea. Damn gambling poker stream. Speaking of the, where is Muscovy?
We just
there
have
is,
to do a gambling MP. Like honestly,
yes.
that would get a
The
billion
lemon
views.
cake.
Oh,
How
and
can you
everyone
integrate-
starts with 500 chips, but you're able to buy 100 chips for just $2, or you can get 350 chips for 4.99.
Oh my god.
No.
Or you can get
gambling.
or you can get the most popular. You can get to 2,500 chips for just 25. Or best value for £99, you're able to get 1,200 chips.
Jesus Christ.
Also, your
Sounds like-
first purchase is doubled actually, and also there's a daily
Yeah.
login reward.
Lemon Cake ever thought about making
Add
an
a-
EU4
wait.
mobile game that's
Add a
just a
battle
cash grab?
pass.
Yeah, battle.
Yeah, battle. Oh yeah, and there'll be timed cosmetics. You'll be able to buy skins for your poker game. Right, shall we get going?
Alright, ready to go?
Halloween, Christmas.
And let's add.
With
Let's invite
that
like
said-
5-year-olds to the game.
I'm so
Start a
ready
game.
for it to still just crash. Am I I didn't close Wheel of Names. I'm streaming the wheel the whole time. I don't want to talk about it.
That's fine.
I saw
All
nothing.
players have arrived.
That's it.
Wrong. Right. If it crashes, we
Crime.
ban Gatto because he took the longest to join.
Did you actually get colonialism, by the way, Zudo, or is that a new dice?
Oh, yeah.
It's in Africa.
I forgot to
It
spawn the
already spawned, as far as I know.
Oh no,
No, I'm
use
just
20.
holding it.
No, I fucking didn't.
No,
Oh,
I
it's
haven't.
just three exists. Oh, thank God, someone else did it for me.
Okay.
And France is doing content. No, that's just. I mean,
Okay,
this
game
is
hasn't
bullying.
exploded yet.
Yeah, which
Oh,
means I
Austria has
believe.
no army.
Oh,
It's
no.
okay.
I'll let you guys have fun.
Colonialism.
Oh god. Right, well, I'm prepared for it to still crash. It shouldn't, but I hope it will all be fine. Right, I have faith. I have faith. I did not think there would be I did not think there would be a Protestant Reformation session 2, but honestly, I'll take it. Rip Berlin Reformation then. God, poor Lord Simon. I feel really bad for him. I'm assuming they're just gonna annex him from the face of the earth. Yeah, I mean, it's good land, isn't it? Lord knows I would. Probably something like this. I'm assuming there's the English Channel France split. Be of course really funny if they get Dutch revolt on England. They probably will. Yeah, I mean they're getting Dutch revolt, so if they mess it up, which they might, they probably won't, but all these 90 or 100 autonomy provinces are actually really bad for them, because that will just... Oh no, if they don't get rid of this 100 autonomy province, for example, they just need 5 100 autonomy provinces. I think above 90. And they'll instantly spawn Netherlands. Oh no. Ah! They're getting a coup though. So they're not going to get the Dutch revolt because they're getting a coup. That's one way to avoid the Dutch revolt. Go into a coup. I'll give them credit for that one. Right. Well, we haven't crashed. We crashed yet, haven't we? Yeah. I literally spoke too soon.
This is not...
Fuck. This is not good.
Right. What's the solution?
There isn't. Could you go to... There is a stupid solution that might just work. Do you have a save? Like the most recent save? Do the console command to move the date to the 2nd of July. And then unpause it.
Right. Then unpause it. Okay.
It sounds really stupid, but the thing is, what these crashes give me vibes of is it's either going to be process information, which we did just fix, or it's what's it called?
Something far more sinister.
Yeah, or something that's e-gigafucked. And the thing is, it's something that didn't produce a crash report. I mean, it had all the warnings, but I just assumed it was process information.
Well, that worked for us.
Well, yeah.
It's not colonialism. Colonialism's fine.
Yeah, colonialism's fine, and the other one's put the date.
You think it's reformed spawning?
It won't be. It'll take 20 years.
Oh yeah. Well, you say it'll take 20 years. You also say it won't crash, because the game's not meant to do that. The game could do anything. Alrighty.
I mean, you could always spawn reform and see what happens. This is not good, obviously, for anyone involved. Could I have your most recent save as well? I'll do it. We might have to do
I'll
some.
bring it over. Here you go. Here's the save. And do you want the crash log? No, it's not using crash log actually.
Thing is with the crash log is it is literally useless because it doesn't give you it crashes before it produces a crash log, which is peak helpfulness.
So dates. I'll have to count the months on my fingers.
Oh no, July is 07. So if you do 08, 07, yeah. It just never produces a crash log. I don't know what. They're saying this MP was fun though. Poor.
I set the date to 1st of January 5000.
How have you done that?
I don't know.
Finally content. I've done that quite a few times. You can just set the date around again. But what you have just done is you've just finished every single construction on that save.
No, actually, I've done something. No, that's not what's happened. Actually,
keep it at 5.
This is what's happened.
Oh no.
I've done something wrong, I think.
Oh no, the mosque will be finished in 2,327,890 days. Look, it's a really good mosque, okay?
It's gonna be fucking big. Right, so that clearly didn't work. 01, 08, 1501.
Did you spawn the Reformation already on that save, by the way? I'm assuming yes, right?
Yes.
Right, we're going to do a canon time skip.
Right, okay, so 1501 sets the date to the 7th... fucking what?
So it's year, month, day. The ISO standard date.
Year!
Are you... It's the ISO standard date format, because basically the Europeans were like, it's day, month, year, because they're normal. And the Americans were like, no, it's months a day year because they're special. And then the International Standards Agency went around and was like, you're both wrong. And so we're going to make it year, months, day.
Okay.
And it's fine, it runs. It's actually just a canon event. Oh, I set it to 1444.
That fucking doesn't work.
I set it to 1444. I set it to 1444. I was about to say it works.
I must.
No,
just
it works. I just set the date to 1st of July 1501, and it's fine.
Well, I've just set it to the 3,287. So
okay, Jacko.
I'm clearly not doing something correctly.
Type in the following: date 1501.07.02. You set the fucking year to the year.
Oh, hang on a second. That still sets it to 1508.
Okay, date.
Oh, right, because I put 1508 in. That'll be why. Anyway. Well, here's the save.
That's okay.
Alrighty, time to see if it runs.
Can you maybe... So, because you've really done a lot of issues, go back to the 1501, because you've just fucked every building. And also, the moment you unpause, everyone's going to die of old age on the month stick. Go back to the Tunis 1501.
Yes. No, it's fine.
Take the date forward.
Nah.
Not nah, please, because it really fucks all the building speeds. Okay.
1500 what? Wait, what year was it? I've forgotten.
It's 1501.
1501.
We're skipping forward 6 months.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, 02. Cool. Okay, right, we're good. No more year 5000. No more, none of that. Right. Everything is redeemed. We're all okay now. I'm sure that everyone knows I am a professional.
Okay.
Here's the save
We
for anyone who wants to look at it and save it themselves.
The date forward past the crash, which seems to solve all problems. Now I'm going to speed 5 it for a bit, just in case it's like still balked and on the month stick it dies.
Yes, I have tried that.
No, it seems to be fine. I probably go and observe because I'm currently like okay on your nation, but still.
No,
yeah,
my nation.
Surely if it like does a year tick, that means it's fine, right?
Yeah, fairly clueless.
Surely clueless. Yeah, I reckon we go with that. So there we go.
All right.
Rehost when you're ready. Send it to me. My body is ready. That rehost content.
Yeah, it'll be same password. I'll just ping you the code.
Oh, I wasn't even streaming my EU4 during the entire thing. I just did like save scums, but also I just talking about this is peak stream content, by the way.
Bro for gore.
Oh no, I think I was. No, I wasn't. I just wasn't streaming.
It's...
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Just sleepy cake.
It's sleepy cake. I'm apologizing. You can have there's a. But you know what's really cursed? Because I'll never have 2 lemon cakes on screen at the same time. Having 2 lemon cakes on screen at the same time. Isn't this cursed?
How many have you got?
Isn't this cursed? 2 lemon cakes on screen at the same time. It feels so wrong because sometimes it comes up in editing, and every time I'm like editing and I'm like moving the lemon cake, but it's on screen twice. It's just such a like whiplash of like, it's so fundamentally wrong. The unwritten rule of lemon VTubing content. I mean PNG tubing. I mean I'm not a PNG tuber. Shut up. Content. The lemon cake can only be on screen once.
It could be worse. You could be a VTuber.
Yeah, it could be so much worse. That could be a VTuber. That's true.
What's the DEE5 post?
And not be code, please. Watch it crash immediately afterwards.
Nah.
Can we do that IRL based?
Wait,
what's the day I was gonna...
Okay, there we go. Here's my new favorite GIF.
EU4, but every month you rehost. So normal MP.
Yeah, true, actually.
Watched everyone blame this one Datic being responsible for literally every single problem in their nation.
Yep.
I'm calling it right now.
Well, I'm not going to take any more liberties with save fixes, so...
I mean, I'm pissed, but at this point, you know what, that's just part of the lemon content.
Nah.
It's last best hour, gents. Last best hour.
Don't even worry about it.
Watch it immediately crash on the unpause. Like, again, I don't know why this crash happens. It crashes before the changelog is the crash log is generated.
Just out of personal interest, where the fuck is Bahmani's in Indonesia?
I don't know, but he's second highest income after Hawaii right now. What's Hawaii's highest income in the game? If you shouldn't be scared and not seeing the desire to coalition them, then yeah.
I don't have any desire to coalition them. I have desire to live. I have 30 ego.
Just build more menus, though.
It might be Jacoba.
It's never Jova till it's Jova.
It's definitely Jova. But no one can kill me because then they don't have a host, so.
True. No, I'll just sub into like your corpse and just protect myself on like an OPM Mazab or something.
But then you can't observe.
That is true. Then I'll be able to go to bed. Finally, sleepy time.
Oh my god, yeah, don't even get me
Then I can go drinking. Oh.
Extremely inviting.
I'm so sober, Jack. I need to rectify the situation immediately.
You are not doing this to the peak extent. I have Valhalla Lancashire Mead on my desk.
I've just come to the realization that maybe like if I'm streaming GC to like 10 people back in the day, it might be a bad idea. But I'm like, okay, down to like 37. But I was averaging, like I was looking at like anywhere between like 30 to 50 viewers, and I was like, maybe if there's like 50 people watching me get drunk playing EU4, you know, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should do this sober.
No.
No.
Well,
Okay.
Donate to stop you from drinking. I do a shot every 10 minutes, but you can donate a $5 to stop me from taking a shot.
Okay, there is Twitch terms of service means that you can't do like you can't do alcohol-based forfeits. Like you can't have a thing where you know, you take a shot every time someone donates, but you can do the other way around, where if someone I guess donates, you don't take a shot.
Exactly.
But then how will I afford
I'm
all that
sure
alcohol?
They would see the humour.
We'll see. Anyway, I guess lobby's up. Who we're missing?
Yeah.
Just half of India.
Well, you could do a free show strength on like a grocery store, if you know what I mean.
Jacko, please stop calling for violence.
I'm not calling for violence. It's a free show strength. It's not a robbery.
Give back. Arak wants me to give back lost points because they're moving one day ahead.
Well, he can shot.
What does that even? There's going to be 0 monarch points. You've shot forward one day. You've generated 0 mana.
Technically, you could be owed up to £5,000 and not even know it if you can't finance any time from 2007. I love the ads on your channel. They make me jump every time. You speak quite softly when you're talking to chat, and suddenly out of nowhere.
Like... Oh, the compensation.
I love YouTube.
YouTube is an innovation. You're doxing yourself as a UK though, because I swear that's like half of our like advertising budget is just PP compensation based economy.
Yep, 100% actually. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because that's what doxed me as being UK.
PP compensation. Well, you just talked about it for like the it's. Oh yeah, to be fair, that's definitely what doxes you, not the accent or any kind of mannerisms or discussion of specific like branches of mead on your desk. No, it's the PPE compensation.
Yeah. Well, like most people that are British here know where I live.
Yeah, well, maybe don't publish that on the internet for funsies. Or do it. I mean, I'm not your mum.
Right.
So Morocco's gone. I promise I'm not involved with your father.
Is Morocco cooked?
Yeah, Morocco's just got to go.
Fucking, I couldn't see why.
Yeah.
No fought up.
Give me back lost points. You didn't. You moved one day ahead. You didn't gain any monarch points.
No, are we ready? No.
We're missing. Where's Gator Gaming?
I'm not again. I'm gonna go find him.
Locate Gator.
He is there. Also, I'm pretty sure it's gato, like the Spanish word for
I think
cat.
it's gat. Or yeah, or is it like? I think gato is cake in some languages, probably.
No, gâteau is French for cake.
No, gâteau. There's a gâteau. Like a get you. Get EU? Like a gat.
No.
Wait, how it's spelled like a.
It just means cat.
No, but like there's a different spelling of gâteau.
Yeah,
in French.
Gateaux. It's a French word for cake.
Yeah,
It's not spelled like his name.
It is not spelled like his name. No, but it also like reads as gâteau, I think, vaguely. Maybe don't trust me about pronunciations, but I'm getting like a gâteau vibe from it.
But you call him Gato.
I don't call him Gato.
Okay. Anyway.
I guess
well,
it's
he's
also
living
like
anyway.
pronounced Gato, okay. Like, it's
Well,
also
he's
Gato
probably
5. What happened to Gato 4?
I'm not calling him Gato 5. Legal government name.
Legally mandated Gato.
Now, what is Lord Simon the Great playing?
I guess Lask. I guess Lord
Think
Simon,
one
do
of
you want
us
to go
in
on
South
Morocco?
March.
Oh my fucking god.
Please stop
using Lemon.
shit. Think about it. That's like an extra 40k troops and an extra like 20k force limit.
Right, can people ready up, please? We've got like 1 hour left. 50 minutes of session. Excellent.
Give me my save edit. It's gonna crash again immediately. Holy moly!
We've literally tested it. Surely it's fine.
I need
No,
my
it's already
stickers.
We've conducted. We've
Lemon, I need
conducted
my-
not just one, but 2 tests. See, it's fine. It's literally fine. How dare you question Lemon Mod? It's literally never crashed before.
No, now I lose the siege
Wait,
progress.
what the fuck?
Oh.
The time passed. The time passed, but I did not get the reform progress for that time. What? Holy moly!
I noticed.
All the command did is just teleport the clock forward.
Oh, okay, well, I mean, it fixed the
It's still
problem,
21st
kind
of
I
Jan.
think. So, what do you know?
Yeah, I think it's apparently just the concept of the 1st of July in 1501 is apparently just death day. Like, the game's just like, nah.
It's on the same level when everybody got like panicked in the 2000s because the computers couldn't handle an extra bit.
Yeah,
Just
but
that we
apparently
don't
it's
have
also
any
1st of
computers.
July, yeah.
My king died.
Oh wait, what? What happened?
The time skip killed him.
Good.
No, he was
Oh yeah,
beautiful.
everyone does, including advisors and generals, age 6 months though. Like that time skip aged everyone 6 months.
Well, if everyone's hurt, I guess no one is, but I'm still
Yeah.
not happy about it.
I mean, okay,
it affects
who's
me.
ever happy just in general?
True, I am never
Sorry.
happy in general. That's a really good point.
So like,
I'm always happy.
news at 9. Anthony is always happy. Anthony, this 6 months
But I
time
am
skip is
always
actually
winning.
part of the content, right? This is part of your plan.
Yep, I plotted
Was
this out.
planned all
It actually caused the
all
bug.
ahead.
I did. That's my bad, guys. I'm sorry, but it was part of the plan. Master plan as always.
Just saying, on the 1st of July, I was actually like jorking the.
You were.
He was doing what?
He's doing what?
Yeah, I was,
Brother, I'm gonna
I
get
was
demonetized. Oh no.
the army maintenance slider
Oh
up and
god
down.
damn it. No, just not even gonna partake in that. Oh, there we go. Well, everything is fixed. We've fixed every problem, I'm happy to report. There are no crashes in Lemod. If it crashes next July... Oh no. I've just chosen might crash next July. I've just realized there is a small, hypothetical, technically not 0% chance it does just crash next July. But I guess we'll find out soon.
Yeah, that was the joke I was making.
Then we won't know it's 1 year pulse. The next cast says which pulse it is.
True, it says probably. I don't. The thing is, it doesn't drop a crash log. It just dies.
It just dies.
It's just immediate death. I don't know why, because it shouldn't do this.
Yeah, but
This is
if
what I
it's-
get for map modding. I should just not do
If
map
it's in 4 years.
No, you're really good. It's
2
just
years, it's 2
small
year
bugs.
pulse. If it's 5 years, 5 year pulse. In 1 year, it's.
Oh, now I can't rival Mongolia anymore to steal monarch points from them.
Estimation game's bugged. It's giving me bad uniforms.
That's so fucked. I can't fucking.
To be fair, if you look at our
Nothing's
game
gonna
box,
rob-
how did the Zulus spawn colonialism? You're gonna
Actually,
teach the Europeans how to do it.
But I also just got poor uniforms.
Same
What
as
the fuck is this?
Lemon,
the thing is,
Hey,
you
wait.
Alright,
actually
moment of
move.
truth. I'm actually gonna make a save just in case.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! It crashed.
the-
Making the save crashed.
Oh.
Genuinely?
Yeah, I'm not actually kidding.
How are we gonna?
Can't say that anymore.
How are we gonna?
We might have to call this
play?
one early.
Okay.
What?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it crashes.
One more week of not dying.
Great
This was actually a Burgundy technique all along.
I genuinely don't know
I'm-
what to do. I think we're just cooked.
I can't lose the MP if the MP doesn't exist.
I don't know why. Like, I genuinely do not know why.
How much files do you have in the
He doesn't know.
game folder?
I do not have the information. I am lacking.
Alright, first up, who did it? Who's crashing my game?
Oh, crashed.
Lemon.
Yeah, first.
I'm doing it for fun.
I'm gonna try to save and it
well,
crashed.
obviously it can't. Yeah, it's
This is a
a.
good point. You're playing Observer.
Yeah, crash.
Do you think it might be an observer-based bug?
Right, hello, dragging everyone back in. Well, we're gonna hello, dragging everyone back in. Hello, and my apologies for the events of that. I assumed that I'd located the issue and fixed it, which is a Protestant Reformation or colonialism, fixed both of them. It was not the case. So we are obviously I won't be able to fix this within the next like 15 minutes, and even then reposting for half an hour is a bit stupid. So we're gonna call the session early today. And I'm going to put some good old Lemon innovations to try and get it working. If you have any submissions or help, it's appreciated. But as I previously found out, this does not produce a crash log either because it crashes before the crash log gets generated. So yeah, a lot of Lemon innovations are up ahead. And maybe I stop changing the map. I think we just take the map as gospel from that one because I think that's where 99% of the issues come from.
Yep.
But otherwise, no, my honest apologies about that. I assumed, because I did previous testing, that spawning the Protestant Reformation fixes it. It does not.
Yep.
Lemon, I delete save file button.
Sorry?
Delete save file button.
So we are now.
Yeah, so we're end today, because even if I fix this by even for now, it's like rehosting for 45 minutes is not worth. Yeah, sorry about this early ending. Probably more like, well, we got 3 hours in, and hey, we got to 1500 by session 2. I'll call that bit a win, but yeah. And very quickly, for all the stream enjoys, my apologies for this more radical end to the stream, but that is unfortunately all the time. I don't have all the time for you today. Actually, I will have an extra hour, but due to unforeseen Lemon mod innovations, we are unfortunately going to have to be calling it here. My apologies for that. I'll see you around in the next one. Bye.